A couple of blocks from my apartment, they had the Batmobile out there yesterday.
Oh,
the one from the new movie?
From the new movie.
Wow.
And, you know, I guess there was a movie premiere last night of Batman.
Yes, I saw something on the news about that.
You know, and various people, including J.D. yesterday, said to me, you know, he said, I walked by his office, he goes, you know, I can't wait for Batman. It's going to be an Academy Award. We're going to get a bunch of Academy Awards. And the hype now is that Heath Ledger is so good in the new Batman as the Joker that he's going to be...
Well, they have to give him the award, yes.
That they're going to have to give him the award. And I'm sitting there thinking, I wonder if this is hype or not. Like, I thought the last Batman was okay.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it.
I liked it.
I really liked it.
Christian Bale is such a good actor.
Excellent Batman.
Yeah, I really like it.
And now, you know, again, it's the story of how Batman meets the Joker. They keep seeming to get stuck in that same period of time.
Well, that's what happens with these comics. They can only tell the same story over and over and over again when they bring them to the movies.
I don't know why. There's a million Batman comics. Why is it always...
And there are a million villains.
When Batman meets the Joker.
And it's tough to...
It's odd to me. It's like even the Hulk, they had to like move on with...
No, he's doing the same thing. He's getting born.
Well,
I know.
I heard they were going to do the Riddler, but Frank Gorshin is just in no shape. But talk about a tough acting assignment though for Heath Ledger. He's got to follow Nicholson as the Joker. I mean, that's. I hear he's great in it, but that's tough to do.
Yeah, but he was good. He's coming at it from a different angle.
I haven't seen the movie yet because I don't know. We just haven't seen it. And the fact of the matter is, the hype seems to be that it's so good that it's going to be an Academy Award winner. Now, I don't know if that's hype, you know, because before a movie comes out, they start these kind of stories.
Well, and, you know, there's a little bit of, I don't know, I get a funny feeling because they're trading on his death.
Right.
You know, this is the movie that killed him.
Well,
you got to see it.
Far be it from Hollywood to exploit a tragedy. But I mean, look, I think they're clearly going to do that. And I heard merchandise involving his character is through the roof for it.
I haven't heard a actual review. J.D. has a review. Here is the review. This is from television somewhere. I don't know where. It's by Roper. Okay. Our friend Richard Roper.
Okay.
The best comic book movie summer ever just got a whole lot better. The Dark Knight opens next week. This is an early review. Christopher Nolan's Gotham City epic is one of the best movies of the year and should merit consideration for a Best Picture nomination. This is a rich, complex, visually thrilling piece of pop entertainment, as strong as any superhero epic I've ever seen.
Now he's making me anxious.
Christian Bale as the most intimidating Batman and the most arrogant Bruce Wayne in the history of the series, and Gary Oldman as the righteous James Gordon. Maggie Gyllenhaal is an upgrade from Katie Holmes as Rachel Dawes. It'll be an upset if Ledger isn't nominated for Best Supporting Actor, and it won't be a maudlin sympathy vote either. He creates a Joker that is one of the most memorable screen characters of the decade.
Wow.
Writer-director Nolan has fashioned a near masterpiece here, maybe the best superhero movie ever made. His action sequences are thrilling, including 2 or 3 moments that are guaranteed to generate big applause in theaters. Even with a lead in a bat suit, The Dark Knight has the authentic feel of a crime epic like Heat or The Departed. It's a great film. I say see it. In fact, see it twice.
I would see it twice, and I'm looking forward to it. This film really is one of the great achievements of the year.
Wow.
Wow.
And,
that is high praise.
Yeah. And you got to believe Richard Roper, he knows what he's talking about. Of course, he gave Beer League a thumbs up, if you remember.
I was going to say, he did like Beer League.
Big thumbs up.
I'll tell you, that gets me really excited.
I'm hyped.
I can't wait now, too.
I am so hyped for this movie.
Yeah.
And I love Batman.
I love Batman more.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
You do, Robin? Than Howard?
You didn't read the comics when you were young, my
But
dear.
I love the movies.
Ah, you love the movies.
Remember you said, Howard, that you love Spider-Man 3 and some people gave you shit about it.
Right.
I finally saw it on demand.
Yes.
I couldn't agree with you more.
It was a great movie. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still have...
3 was real. I think it was better than the second one.
Well, people say, critics I've heard say 2 is the best, but I still haven't seen Iron Man yet. So
oh, you got to
check that out.
Speaking of Iron Man, I don't know, Ralph wanted, he's got a weird apartment. He's got all of these puppets and dolls.
I got to get over there. Have we ever sent the TV cameras over there?
No, but I know a chick who dated him, and she went into, he rarely lets someone into that apartment.
I've never been in it. I picked him up there before. We live a mile from each other. Have you ever been in there?
No, I just seen pictures of it, and the chick ran out of there screaming.
That's what you want.
She saw the apartment and said, "What am I doing with this guy?"
Yeah.
And called her friend, and the friend said, Get out of there now.
Is that true?
What is it, J.D.?
I wanted to make a documentary, like I wanted to make a documentary about Ralph, about what he does during the day, but he wouldn't let me.
Right.
Well, after you got a 5-star review with the Ronnie one, I'm sure Ralph doesn't want to be skewered.
But anyway, so... I don't know, Ralph arranged through Gary to get this Iron Man bust, like they had a head of Iron Man.
It's a stand-up. It's a kind that you put in the theater when you walk in.
Are you kidding? You mean the cardboard standee?
Yeah, like the 6 or 8 foot one.
Like, Ralph doesn't have that big an apartment. He doesn't have a lot of money. And, so he called me and he said, would it be all right if I called Gary and asked him to help me get a standee of Iron Man? I go, what are you going to do with that? He goes, I'll put it in my apartment. So, I mean, there's so much junk in that apartment. God only knows what it looks like.
Cardboard standee he's got it.
Here he is calling Gary on an answering message. The kid, he sounds like he's 12. Listen to this.
Hey now, Gary, it's Ralph. So I started unboxing that Iron Man thing, and I took it out. Oh my God, it's so huge. It's about like 5 times the size of real life. It's like and it's just from the head down to like like the top of the thighs, and it's like probably like 8 feet. It's so great, man. I put it up on the wall. I'll take a picture and I'll send it to you. It's ridiculous. Thanks, man. All right, bye.
He's even laughing at himself.
He's close to 50 years old
I
now.
know. putting comic book characters on his wall.
Well, this chick I know who was dating him, she had met him in L.A.
Yeah. When he was at Sam's.
No, he was staying at this other guy's house.
Oh, yeah?
So she had no idea. She knew he was on a show and all this, on a radio show and associated with her. So she figured she's with some big-time guy.
Right.
She comes out to Jersey. She shows up at the apartment, and she sees like the big giant Pamela Anderson.
Right, because then it was barbed wire.
Right, barbed wire, and and he's an adult man, and she figures she's in a relationship with an adult.
Yeah.
So she gets on the phone. She had an accent. She was telling me, she goes, I called my friend Star, and she said, are you crazy? Head for the hills.
Head for the hills.
And she goes, I said, there's some guy with Pamela Anderson, and I'm Batman and Hulk. That broad, you freaked her out, man. She thought she was with like a mass murderer.
You know what? That did down. I still couldn't get rid of her.
Right.
You're
kidding.
Stayed.
No, she stayed this one.
You were trying to get rid of her.
I'm a great guy.
He's a catch.
Baby, what do you do with this Pamela? Why do you have pictures of Pamela Anderson?
What did you say?
It's like Barat.
I slap it to it, honey. Kiss me.
Ralph was walking. This is so funny. He was on his way over to my apartment yesterday. And so he sees the Batmobile, right?
Yes.
Fucking parked in the street, like middle of Manhattan. Yeah. Good.
And it's like, so he goes over and he decides he's going to take a picture of the Batmobile.
Of course.
With his iPhone.
Yeah.
And there's like, it's not crowded. You know, there's people just milling about. You know, they're just setting up for this premiere.
So they hired some security guy, you know, some low-level guy to watch the Batmobile. And he says, he pulls Ralph aside and goes, you got to move along. So Ralph goes,
it's sitting here on the street.
You've got the Batmobile parked right here on the street. What do you mean I got to, why would I, this is a public street. Why do I have to move along?
Why do you have it here if you don't want people to look at it?
You're such an asshole. Like, why do you put that thing in the street and then go, okay, move along, nothing to see here?
Yeah, I mean, the whole idea is they're trying to attract a crowd around the Batmobile so it turns into something so that they can get publicity.
And the security guard doesn't get it at all.
No, so he picks Ralph out, of course, and he's telling him to move along. So Ralph goes, well, you relax, I'm going to take a picture.
Yeah, I said, step back, I'll take a picture and I'll be out of here. Now shut up.
Right.
And he moved, and I took my picture and moved along. But you know, it really sucked. They had the Bat bike there, too, but that was covered up. And I went back later. I couldn't get near it.
Right. Oh, there you go.
Well, I told you Ralph and I went to see the superhero exhibit at the Metropolitan Museum.
Right.
And, of course, they had a no-picture policy, too.
What did you do? Like, what do you do with all these pictures? Like, once you fill up your iPhone.
Dude, I have 1,500 pictures in my iPhone.
But do you ever download them into anything?
Yeah, sometimes.
And then is there such a thing as filling it up so that you have to delete some?
No. I mean, it's got like it's like 8 gig. It holds a ton. Like the Batmobile picture I sent John Hine yesterday. He appreciated that. So. But
will you erase that eventually, or will that always be in there?
I could erase it, but I need to erase some because it's very confusing. I have like way too many pictures.
But you won't erase your superhero costume pictures.
No, but you know what's funny?
Can you put them in folders, these pictures? In other words...
He doesn't get them developed.
No, but I mean, does the iPhone come with like folder icons?
No, but I could sync it up with my Mac and I could drag them into folders and stuff like that, but I haven't gotten around to that.
Well, you're busy.
I'm
very busy, but I tell you, it was funny. Me and Robin go to the museum. You're not allowed to take pictures. So I go, Robin, I can block the security guy so I can get the picture of Spider-Man on the wall. Robin starts to go, quick, take the pictures,
Yeah, we're stealing pictures.
Block the security guy? Is this when Robin was heavier? How's she blocking him?
I never saw a guy take so many pictures with this iPhone. He takes pictures of people's feet on the subway.
Really?
iPhone is the greatest thing.
I'll tell you, Ralph,
he showed me pictures of your house yesterday.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
He uses that iPhone. He is the perfect... They should have him on their commercial.
You know how I get bored with everything in my life?
He loves it.
This is the only thing I've never gotten bored with. I take it to bed. I lay in bed.
You should marry it. You know, the one thing about, like, at the end of... And
by the way, a chick came over to my house the other day, and she thought all my stuff was very cool, and so, you know what?
Yeah, but that was Blue Iris. Oh. You know, the other day, Ralph was showing me the iPhone, like we were at my house hanging out, and I was so impressed. Like because I was in Afghanistan, I hadn't seen the Jesse Jackson thing. He goes right to YouTube.
Yeah.
He shows me the clip. And after my season of Rescue Me, I have one, and I got as a gift from Dennis Leary, and it's just sitting there.
He went on his iPhone and was able to go on YouTube and watch video?
Yeah.
Remember
you can get on the internet there. Go to YouTube and watch a video.
See, on my Trio, you can't watch videos on the internet.
That's why the iPhone's amazing.
The iPhone rules.
The Trio blows.
Wait a second. Are you saying...
I can go on YouTube right now, and you know what it does, too? It connects right into your Wi-Fi. So if you're, like, anywhere, I mean, you know, if I'm at your house and I want to connect to your Wi-Fi, I do that, and it's lightning fast. So you can watch videos. You sort of...
Yeah, he was showing me news clips. It was just crazy what he could do.
I can go on howardstern.com right now. And see pictures. I mean, it's...
How long does it take to download a picture off of there? I mean, not download, but like view. You know what I mean? View.
Well, it's like it's as fast as your computer.
Wow.
I know. We were sitting in the pool, and he says, I got to show you this Jesse Jackson thing. And I'm like, I don't feel like getting out of here. It's like heated, and I'm fat, and I don't want to get cold. And he goes, no, he just goes over to the side of the pool, grabs the iPhone, punches it in, and in about 10 seconds, I'm watching... crystal clear, like in high def, the clip of Jesse Jackson.
And the screen is a nice size screen.
Yeah, you know what's amazing, too? You go on, you know those stupid podcasts? Well, I found out they're not stupid. You go on, like I get ABC World News, and they do a podcast, which is a video podcast, and every time I stick my phone in and sync it up, it downloads all these podcasts, like I'm watching it on the train.
If I send you a picture, does it take forever for you to open it and view it?
No.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing. You should have him give a demonstration because he handles that phone better than anybody.
All right.
I showed it to like 3 people, and they all bought it. Everybody I showed it buys it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You know...
you know what? I'm not starting with a new phone, and I'll tell you why. I switched to the BlackBerry. That was horrible. I went back to my Trio because at least my email and everything else works fine on there. And I know if I switch to something else, it's 10 months of trying to get that shit set up right, and I'm not doing it.
Well, look at how archaic I am. I still have this friggin' phone. It's a regular flip-up. And the antenna comes in. This is what Mercedes...
Wow, you have an antenna.
And this is from a 2006 Mercedes phone that they sell you for $2,000.
Oh, my God.
And then the antenna comes up. So now with my assistant and stuff, I'm getting so many texts and bullshit. I'm trying to learn how to do email. I said, all right, I got to update to either a BlackBerry or like a Trio or something. But again, Dennis...
Why is it so hard for you to learn email? I don't understand when people say they have to learn to do email. It's so easy.
You know what's going to happen? I text so much now, it's almost like it. And this new assistant is so efficient. She just gets every email and she lives 2 blocks away from me, and they're all sitting there when I get...
Who is texting you? I don't text you. I don't do texting.
I have friends who are like in other words, I had the party at my house, right?
Right.
And... a bunch of my friends, I gave them directions, and I just always had my phone on me, and they would go, look, I'm at that gas station, do I make a right? And I would go, stuff like that.
And you're busy with that.
Yeah, a lot, and talking to broads.
And your fingers.
Like the broad I had over.
You got a big manly hand like myself. Are you able to type in there with your thumbs?
Well, this is a regular phone, so the numbers are way bigger. You see, it's not like...
Let me ask you something.
That's the problem. The Trios are real small.
If I said to you right now...
Right.
Artie, text me and write the following. The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plains.
Okay.
How fast do you think you could type the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane into that phone?
I'm a horrible typist.
That's right.
And it's a phone where you got to really, you got to keep pressing it because it's not individual letters.
You must be spending half your day because just to write directions to someone would take you half a day on that.
Well, I wouldn't write directions. I'd call them with directions, and then little things they'd use for text.
Like a final turn.
Right, at light,
Are you aware of the abbreviations that people use?
I'm getting into it, yeah, which is crazy.
But what are some of the abbreviations you've learned?
They're real gay.
Like what?
Like Teddy knew every one of them.
You'd have to do happy face when you're smiling?
Well, apparently I send a happy face. but I don't know how I did it. It's so embarrassing. Like I sent 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗿, this
happy face
football player. I texted him, and he goes, dude, is that a joke, or what are you? And I said, you know what? I must have hit something. I have no idea why there's a happy face all the time. And I had to make my sister... stop that. I don't want that happening.
What do you abbreviate?
Well, they do shit like LOL is laugh out loud.
You do laugh out loud?
No, I don't. I can't do that. I can't.
I hope not.
I can't do that.
You would never see me write LOL anyway.
OMG is oh my God.
Oh my God, yeah.
On my chess website, all these balls write LOL and all this shortcut stuff, abbreviations, and I go, what the fuck?
You know what I do? Instead of
men are turning into women.
Instead of writing TO for 2, I'll just write 2.
Yeah, the number 2.
Because that's not fruity and it saves space.
And the U for you instead of writing YOU.
This hot chick I know did the coolest one I've ever seen.
What?
And instead of later, she wrote L, the number 8, and just R.
That's a good one.
Which, I mean,
Are you going to use that?
I think I may steal that from her.
That's kind of gay, though.
Is it?
Yeah, if I get a text from you and it says L-A-R, I'll
You know what? I'm not texting you.
Don't do that.
But again... You know who taught me how to do this was a smoking hot chick, and they're like flirting on it. And it's funny, I find with broads, they get way more like sexual because they don't have to say it out loud. Like they get way more intimate on the phone.
Our dick.
Well, I mean,
you're our dick.
Whatever. They're just like I don't know, stuff they would never say out loud if you've only known them for a week.
Finger in your ass?
Yeah, that.
Like even stuff like love you, XOXO. I'm like, well, what's that mean? But, little shit like that. Teddy, when he gets here late.
I want to see you text, and I want to see you write.
I mean, give me someone to text. I could text the guy. Gary, I'll text you.
The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane.
You want me to do that?
Starting right.
How do you abbreviate that?
Let me get my phone.
No, he doesn't. I want to see him type. I don't believe that would take him a...
But you see, again, it's like a regular phone. See, Gary has the trio thing where I have to, to get the L, I got to go JKL.
You got a keyboard, Gary?
Gary has a full...
That's why I'm saying you must be going insane.
All right, I'm going to see how fast it'll take me. All right.
Fred, do you have the timer?
I have a timer.
All right. On your mark, get set, go.
And I'm going to do it from the very beginning where I dial Gary's number.
Right.
Okay.
All right, the clock is running.
You got to dial the number first?
Yeah, you don't. I could have Gary's name in here, but of course that doesn't mean shit.
Clock is running. Take your time. Don't talk. Concentrate. You're going to say the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane.
I could talk and do it at the same time.
I guarantee you he'd be much better off making that in a phone call.
Well...
But he would never make that phone
call. But the problem is, and you'll appreciate this, Howard, you know how, some people...
Where are you at right now?
You can't get off the phone. I'm on rain.
Oh, God, you're slow.
Robin, I mean, I'm not a broad. I hired a broad. My father was a real visionary. In the 8th grade, I was taking typing, and he said, and I was failing, and he goes... That's for broads. You're never going to need to know how to type.
Hey, Howard, if you're interested...
The whole world now is based on typing.
Just keep typing.
I've got it.
This is Jason's phone, so he has a text that already sent if you want to see how he abbreviates and stuff.
Let's see what he abbreviates. Keep going, Artie.
I'm going.
You, he just uses the letter U.
The letter U.
That's
everybody does that, yeah.
You around 4 afternoon, hang at my shore house Tuesday. Bring you our girl.
Wow.
Bring your girl.
Right.
Yeah, you are is your.
Please tell Will Brandino and any other... Oh, just went off. Hey, this is a newer trio than I have. Why does Jason have a newer trio than me?
Every company, Howard, makes a new version. You have to update every 6 months.
Rain, you know what else it does?
Are you still typing?
I'm on Mainly.
Mainly?
I'm not a typist. What do you want me to tell you?
Mainly.
On the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. Okay, so I was done.
When I took typing in the 8th grade, all I did was, like, put glasses on and try to act like, you know, Ray Charles. And the guy hated me. And his name was Mr. Jablonski, I think, was the guy's name.
See, my dad was so different than you, than your dad. My dad was like, even though you're a moron, if you can type, you could always get a job as a typist. See, someone always needs something typed to type.
See,
he didn't say. You know.
See, my father was very much politically incorrect. He thought typing was a fruity thing to know how to do. All right, now I got it, and I'm sending it to Gary, and he'll get it in 2 seconds.
Stop the clock.
Well, your text to Jason was...
2.5 minutes?
2.5 minutes.
Kind of disjointed.
That was one sentence.
You know, look... the thing is, if you text that to somebody,
2.5 minutes.
You don't have to go so what are you doing? You know, some people get into the small talk. You get it to them, and, you know, so that's what I like about it.
Texting.
But broads get very frisky on it. Right. Very frisky. And like the chick I invited over even to the water club, you know, that entire thing was done with texting.
What is it, Ralph?
I was texting with Artie for like an hour the other night.
Oh, that's right. We were busting chops.
That's great, too. It's so much fun. You have a conversation. You don't really have to stick with the conversation.
I would rather hang myself than text with anyone for an hour.
Until I got this iPhone, and it's so much fun.
Have fun.
But you have the full keyboard on the iPhone, right?
Yeah. And you start spelling a letter, and it finishes it for you, you know, the word.
Well, Howard, you know what? I was discussing what to get you for your wedding, you know, and you always...
It's going to be simple.
You're very cool, and you always say you don't get...
it's going to be simple.
And what do you really get you? But I'll tell you, I think I'm going to go to the BlackBerry or the Trio first before I do the iPhone thing. That might be too complicated. And again, at the end of Rescue Me, Dennis Leary treated me like a regular cast member, even though I only did a few episodes. He was very generous. He sent me the gift of an iPhone. So I have one.
Right.
Didn't cost me anything. And as a wedding gift, I'll give you an iPhone.
No, I don't want that.
I bet you'd like it.
First of all,
I bet you'd like it.
No, first of all.
Artie, use it yourself.
Yeah, but
use it yourself. First of all, I don't want to switch because I've got technology now that's working.
Okay.
Secondly, they got newer iPhones since the one Dennis Leary gave you that are faster and
they got
better.
the brand new.
Ralph, is that true? I
hung up on him. I couldn't.
Okay, but Ralph claims that's not true. Ralph claims they're just as good. It just was a different thing.
Yeah, but it's faster. And it's a better hookup to the Internet, yes.
Well, no, it does. Mine...
but I'm telling you, I'm not looking for that. And in fact, I'm not looking for any wedding gift. The only thing we're doing is setting up a charity.
I know, Howard.
We don't want a gift.
But I'm just saying, it didn't cost me anything. And if you want to try it, you may fall in love with it.
I'm not going to try it.
All right.
I don't want it.
All right.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm sick of it.
Artie and I
don't even have it, and I'm sick of it.
Artie and I were... on the trip, we were sort of talking about what to get you for a wedding gift, and we were sort of obsessing over it.
No wedding gift. You're going to see when we send out our invites, it's going to say, here's the registry. Right. And you go, and it's a charitable donation.
That's nice. Yeah. That's good. But, you know, would you have liked this? Because they have at these places like a PX, again, it's like a big 7-Eleven with everything in it. And there's some unique things in it. And on one of the bases we were at was this little shop. And it looked like a unique item. It was a full chess set of Stalin versus Hitler. are all the pieces.
I don't
I said,
I'll tell you why.
you want Hitler in your house?
No, I'll tell you why. No.
Well, I thought
Hitler could beat him every.
No, I want Hitler in my house. You don't understand.
I said, Howard has that dark sense of humor where you might find that funny, but
it's not that.
And it's chess.
When I play chess, I want to see the pieces clearly. I'm not looking for decorations.
Yeah, when the pieces are characters, you can't figure out what they are sometimes.
You can't even play with it.
Yeah.
You can't be staring at the board trying to figure out a move and say, I'm not even sure if that's my queen, my king, or my rook.
Well, I'll tell you, because you play on the computer a lot, I said, well, maybe not even play with, but just put as, just an interesting thing to have in your house since you're into chess.
But like a collectible. But
Gary
also, it's a wedding gift.
Right.
And Beth doesn't play.
Right. No. That wouldn't have been a wedding gift. It just would have been a gift to you.
No, I thought there was a wedding gift.
Listen, I'm not even that much of an adult. I know it's got to be something that, for both. But I was just going to give it to you to see what you
thank you. But you know what? Someone else gave me a decorative chess set.
Right.
And I have it still in storage because as beautiful as it might be, you can't play on it. Right. And I don't believe in putting anything in your home that isn't of use. In other words, it all becomes clutter. Like this Ralph. He
can't use that
garbage.
C&D of Iron Man.
He's got such garbage. He likes to look at things. I don't understand that at all. He wants to look at Iron Man. I don't want to look at Iron Man. I love Iron Man probably more than Ralph does and probably more than anyone in this room. But I got to tell you something. I don't need to look at Iron Man in my house on a 3-foot standee. I really don't understand this concept. So to look at a chess set that's just going to collect dust, you know what I'm saying?
It was just a real cool, unique thing that you put in a den. But,
don't waste your time with me. I have I would have been upset with that. I would have actually yelled at you.
Okay, I know, and that would have been funny for the radio, too, but...
But thank you for thinking.
He could have put it with the Neil Young lithograph.
You're like my mother. He said he now hung that up, by the way.
That's true.
You're like my mother with the clutter. If something goes into my mother's house, she does one of 3 things. She frames it, dusts it, or throws it out. That's it.
Your mother's a highly evolved person. I'll tell you why.
She gets everything out of it.
That's right. I don't understand these people who collect and clutter and make a mess of things. It's not the way to live.
Oh, my grandmother was like that. What a shame. When she died, we were digging shit. Articles from... Yeah, it's all shit.
Garbage. Yeah. And it means nothing.
Ketchup packets from a meal she had at the North Arlington Diner in 1968. I mean, papers of the Daily News, that meant nothing. Just
and if you say you collect something, how do you get people to stop giving it to you because you've got too much of it?
My friend Pat Menachia is like this as well. I go into his office. I can't get in there. It's literally, there's so much shit in there.
You know what? I saw his office. Remember you showed me your gym after we had dinner that night?
Right.
I remember. It's a beautiful gym and a beautiful office, but you're right. You can't move in
And I walk into him, I say, listen, your office is driving me insane. There's so much horse shit in here. He goes, you're crazy. This is my history.
He loves it all.
This is my... And I go, you can't even find anything. He goes, I know where...
Find your history.
He goes, you know where... He goes, I know where everything is. I said, find a piece of paper in here. I defy you to.
You can't work in there.
I said, it's really too cluttered. And to live an uncluttered life is to live...
A beautiful
life. And to really look at your stuff and say, okay... You could probably throw out 95% of the bullshit that you have in your house, and you wouldn't even know it was gone.
Even clothing in your closet. Right. You get the same 3 pieces of clothing. What's that other stuff in there?
Absolutely.
Well, you can get stuff done, too. Like when I worked briefly as a carpenter in the Carpenters Local, the first thing the foremen tell the younger guys, if you're going to do a job in one specific area, like sheetrock a corner or spackle or something, or put in, molding, crown molding, you got to have a clean work area.
Right.
Just get everything out of and you can work, and there's some guys who don't do that.
My friend Pat, if he wanted to put a book down and research, he couldn't put a book on his desk.
Right.
There's pictures.
That's unbelievable.
Clutter. There's magazines. I looked at these. I said, throw these magazines out. He goes, no, I need these for research. I said, what? I said, go on the internet. Go on. Yeah, exactly. I said, you own a gym. What are you researching? I said, go on the internet. You'll research all you want.
Absolutely. You don't even have to carry that paper around.
These are medical journals. I go, all right. Well, listen, do what you want.
What is he looking for the cure for?
Well,
we're in trouble.
Clutterness. You know, but when you're in show business, you always feel like... You know, like in the beginning, if your name gets in an article, it's exciting, and you start saving it.
All right,
but you have an amazing system.
Right, like, I put it in a computer.
Laura explained to me your system one day, and it's unbelievable. You just scan even fan mail.
Right.
And
everything.
And Jeff Schick was telling me about it, and I said, that is the most evolved, organized way of doing it ever, because my sister keeps a scrapbook for me, which is... beautiful and fantastic, but it's so much work, and it's the actual
This
thing.
is different.
Yeah.
All right. Look, we got to take a break. It's important that we take a break.
We have some housekeeping to do.
We have to clean up.
Howard, if you notice, by the way, I am wearing our official Operation Mirth USO tour shirt. And,
you had an official shirt?
Yeah, they made up a tour that says a shirt that said all our name, and we wore them for most of the shows, and they're really kind of cool because it's unique to the tour, and I'm ordering a bunch that I thought maybe we could just, like, give away to fans or something like that.
Very nice.
It's a cool shirt.
I like that shirt very much, and you should be proud of that. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
And he says, so one day I'm in my apartment building. The elevator door opens to my elevator in my apartment building. And who's in the elevator but Al Pacino, Beverly D'Angelo, and a real estate broker? They're looking for an apartment in my building. And he said as soon as the elevator door opened up, the Pacino looked and went, oh, fuck. Here we go. Here we go. Beverly D'Angelo, completely clueless, gets off the elevator and goes, Alec! Oh, my God, it's Alec! We were just talking about you. We're saying you're so political. You should run for office or something. So weren't we saying that, Al? Weren't we saying that? And he said the whole time Pacino's looking at him going, who, him? Yeah, this guy. You do anything you want, don't you, Alec? You do anything you fucking want. And Beverly D'Angelo and the real estate broker are going walk down the hall, and Pacino eyeballs him as he walks by, and Alec goes, Al, can I talk to you for a second? And he says, what, you got something you want to say to me? What do you got to say to me, Alec? And he goes, listen, I know you know about the play. And he goes, play? You were in a play. Tell me about this fucking play. I'm dying to hear about it. And he said, listen, I know you know about the play, and I just want to tell you three things. Number one, I only agreed to do the show for 2 weeks. Secondly, I wasn't going to do it in your backyard. I only agreed to do it in New York City. And thirdly, and this is the truth, I've never had more fun in my life than I did playing you. And that's the truth. And he said, Pacino looked at him and said, Alec, how in the fuck can you have fun being me? I implore you, show me the way, because I'm fucking miserable. I'm miserable. Is that not the greatest story? I love that story.
Said, well said.
That is great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Bravo. Now, George, you have to be impressed with the rapid fire going back.
Voice changing. He did Beverly D'Angelo,
Alec Baldwin,
and Al Pacino.
You have
I don't know why he didn't do the real estate agent.
She sounds like this.
The roast.
Did you have sex with Jessica Hahn?
No, never had sex with Jessica Hahn.
Jessica, why are you claiming you had sex with Craig?
Greg, don't you want to tell him when you were doing... Remember you were doing Sam Kinison, and you don't want to tell him about that night?
Well, there was one time when I bent her over and I said, I'm going to fuck you, and I'm going to shit on the floor. Oh!
Why did you have sex with Sam Kinison, or Craig is Sam Kinison? That would at least bring back all the time.
I think she's saying that's what she did.
We were just like, we were just at the Comedy Store after hours, and we were having drinks, and we just got into it. Remember?
Craig, you got into it with Jessica Hunt?
I wish I had.
Wow.
I've never even met her.
Jessica, why are you...
God, you should have played along, you idiot.
You're doing the Howard Stern show. When you had sex with Jessica, you did not like the fact that she revealed that you shit the bed and lost control of your bowels.
I think it was the falling asleep inside of her.
Yeah, I think that it's always nice. You always want to be praised. You always want people to go, man, he's the best lover I ever had. The last thing you want to do is turn on your radio and go, God, he shit the bed!
He was sleeping. He was a great lover.
Wait, Tracy Morgan. Jessica, thank you. Tracy Morgan's on the phone. He's upset. He does not like the way you do his voice. Tracy, go ahead.
Hey.
Hey.
Yes, you're an asshole.
You think Craig is an asshole?
Yeah.
Why?
Bitch.
Oh. Because you don't
make a phone call to 𝗦𝗵cie Projects, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true,
man.
Tracy, go ahead and say what you have to say to Craig.
Sign me a check, motherfucker. I'll walk away.
Yeah, I'm all about assholes and toes.
So you want to be paid, in other words.
Fucked up I am in the head.
Yeah, you are a little bit fucked up today. What's going on?
Grew up right across the street from Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah?
I know, yeah. He grew up across the street from Jay-Z.
That's right, in the hood. That's crazy.
All right, listen, so
the Miss Amputee thing.
Oh, yeah. Getting back to that. Craig Gass, by the way, for more info, go to myspace.com/Craig Gass.
Oh, and there's a picture that I put on there.
Of you banging Miss Amputee?
No, from the roast. Steve-O showed up to be a part of the roast. He was so lit by the time we started rolling tape.
This was the roast of Gene Simmons.
Of Gene Simmons this week. It was Jeff Ross, me, Lisa Lampanelli, Jim
What did
Norton.
you do? Did you go up as Gene Simmons? Did you dress up as Gene Simmons?
No, I went up and I did like maybe 5 minutes of jokes about Kiss, about him, about some of the other roasters. And
what
then
do you say about Gene Simmons that would insult him? I mean,
you know what? I don't know how much they're going to show.
Can he be insulted?
I don't know how much they're going to show on the roast, but at one point I said something about, you have the most hair I've ever seen on a bald guy. And he was laughing. And then I just blurted out, what the fuck is on your head? I don't know. I said something about Gene claims.
Gene what?
Gene claims to have slept with almost 4,280 women and never wrote a song about it because nothing rhymes with gonorrhea. Lisa Lampanelli killed. Jeff Ross told a true story. About how he said, I was your #1 fan. I worship Kiss. I bought all the albums. I dressed up like you every year for Halloween. I idolized you. And then I met you. Gene, you're such an asshole that even your asshole had to change its name to Murray.
But what did you say? Did you give him did you push him really hard beside the hair?
I did. I talked about the band. I made fun of his hair.
Did you talk about how many things he sells?
And I said the whole thing about how funny they are in interviews and how ridiculous they are, and something about Gilbert Gottfried should join the band Kiss, and in the middle of all these great quotes where you hear Paul Stanley saying, you know, the great thing about being in Kiss is it's a lot like being in the Beatles. Yes, except your songs suck, or something like that. And
when did you start doing Gilbert? I didn't even know that.
It was just from the stories.
That's funny.
There was actually a roast story that I asked you if I could tell on the air when you were back at K-Rock, and you looked at me and you said, are you out of your fucking mind? I thought I could edit this story.
What was the roast story?
The roast story is my first roast I ever did, the Friars Club. We roasted Richard Belzer. And Gilbert Gottfried was invited to be at the roast, but to sit on the dais. He wasn't supposed
not to get up and speak.
Not to roast. And when he got there, they said, thanks for coming down. By the way, we're going to put you on after Christopher Walken. And he had no material, which for a roast...
What does Christopher Walken sound like at a roast?
He says, I'll tell you, I see George Takei here. What do you call a fat Chinese guy? A chunk. Pow! That's a great joke. I don't know.
I'm not Chinese. Doesn't matter.
Well, it was for the joke.
Right.
And so Gilbert comes down. He gets tricked into doing the roast. He's got no material plan. So there's two other guys, Jim Norton and Rich Voss, are trying to give him material. And I said, Gilbert, why don't you just go on stage and just be irrelevant? That'd be hilarious coming from you.
You mean irreverent?
Yeah, irrelevant. Don't make any sense of it. And he said, I think you're right. And he goes out on stage, and you can hear him walking to the microphone. You can hear him apologizing to Richard Belzer on the microphone. He said, I'm sorry. I'll do the best I can. So, just insert the name Richard Belzer wherever you'd like. And he just did 5 minutes of child rape jokes. Nobody was laughing. There's audible gasp.
What is a child rape joke? Like,
he's like, how do you get a pedophile to,
Do it in the Gilbert voice.
So, how do you get I can't remember any of the jokes. I just remember the final joke was he said, and after nobody's laughing, but you can hear audible gasp coming out of the audience, he goes, so how do you get a faggot to fuck a woman? You stuffer cunt full of shit. God bless you. And he actually got a standing ovation for that. I remember coming to you the next Monday and they said, man, I went to this roast and Gilbert came out and he said, how do you get a faggot to stuffer, you stuffer cunt full of shit? And I can probably edit it. Can I tell the story? And you looked at me and said, are you out of your fucking mind?
Yeah, how do you edit that so it's not what it is?
So get back to Miss Howard Stern.
Miss
Amputee.
How do you end up with her?
We met at an event. We started talking. She's a really nice girl, and we started hanging out. And I told her, I said, we probably should keep this on the down low because we're going to get goofed on forever.
She's a pretty girl.
She's beautiful.
But is that the
she's
first
appeared
time?
In Playboy.
Were you ever with someone with one arm?
Yeah.
And was it
now,
weird?
She didn't keep the arm on in bed, right?
It's kind of weird. Like, I don't want to say anything disparaging, but it was weird. It was weird. I mean, I got to imagine it has to be what it's like for a girl to fuck Carrot Top. There's props on the bed. There's just an arm, a plastic arm on the bed.
Does that maybe turn you off a little bit when you just see an arm laying on the bed?
It throws you off.
I see.
And I'm so ADD that I can lose everything very quickly.
But why didn't she tuck the arm underneath the bed or something like that?
She actually gave me a back rub with the half an arm.
Oh, geez.
I'm thinking about a friend of mine, 𝗏_𝗏𝗄, who has this amazing joke about, he says, I dated a girl with half an arm once. She had this had some nubs on the end instead of fingers. And it looked like if you grabbed the nubs and pulled, you could pull the rest of the arm out. Like she might have a good foot of arm still up in there. But,
So is that what ended the relationship? Like you never took her out publicly because she has the one arm?
You couldn't be seen with an armless woman?
No, I had no problem with that. I introduced her to all my friends.
Right.
I just didn't want to introduce her to Florentine and Bob Levy and Sal and Richard.
Right.
The guys I was doing shows with, because I thought, we're just going to get goofed on. So she would be at the shows, and we just kind of casually hang out, and then afterwards we'd leave together.
And hook up. So this went on for some time.
It went on for some time.
Oh,
and
I didn't realize it was so significant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
it's like you and Jimmy, Rob.
But she was a little bit of an attention whore, which kind of bothered me at first. But
what do you mean by that?
She just loved attention. She did something. We did a show in Philadelphia, and Bob Levy, I love the guy. He has no idea that I was dating her at the time. But we did a show at the Electric Factory, and she said, I want to go and get my ass eaten out during the show.
Right.
And I said, why? And she said, because I think it'll be fun to go up on stage in front of everybody. And I said, but do you know what that's going to make you look like? And she said, no, it'll be fun. And I said, no, that's not fun at all. And she's like, oh, does that bother you? And I go, of course.
Bob Levy's eating cream out of cheese?
And I love Bob Levy. I love the man. I adore the man. But I don't want to see him eating out the girl that I'm
dating.
Yeah. And especially with blue cheese on her ass.
Oh, no, I don't blame you.
And she went up and she got her ass eaten out on stage. And I just,
she did. Did that end it?
No, we dated a couple times after that. Went out a couple times, but I was just really
too freaked out.
I was too freaked out, and I started getting irritable, and then...
Now, she says you were an egomaniac, though. You had to sit and listen to see if your name would be mentioned on the air.
No, it wasn't that. She was saying I was irritable listening to Sirius because I'd be listening to a great comedian, and I'd say, wait, hold on, let me finish listening to this guy.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah. Well, there it is. Well, listen.
Let me ask something. Were you kissed by Jeff Ross?
I saw that. You gave.
But you. My question is, were you?
No, I didn't get kissed by Jeff Ross.
He's a good kisser.
Is he really?
Yes, he
Jeff
is.
Ross kissed you, George?
On the Shatner roast. Came
talk
out
to
of
me.
clear blue sky. I don't know what prompted him to do that.
And,
Maybe he
and
likes
George stuck his tongue in his mouth.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you? I thought. Did your boyfriend get angry at that? That you stuck your tongue?
We shouldn't be
I thought
talking
the
about
same thing,
that.
George. I thought the same thing. I was wondering if Brad got, because I know Brad got sensitive about a couple things he said on the air.
So
here.
you were saying that you were at the Gene Simmons roast,
Mm-hmm.
and then Steve-O was there.
Steve-O shows up. He's already lit before we start rolling.
Yeah, he likes to get high.
And one or two comedians in, he walks behind the dais and pisses on the stage.
Oh,
for
my goodness.
Christ's sakes,
And
that
then
smells.
and no one notices it. And I look over at Paul Rodriguez. I go, "Are you watching this?" And he looks over and he goes, "Oh man, you know," because Steve-O's sitting with us in that end of the stage.
Nobody like pushed him off the stage.
Well, at least he didn't pee on your side.
The second time he pees almost on Danny Bonaducci's back, and Danny has no idea. I flipped open my camera phone and I took a picture of it, and it's on my MySpace page. There's a picture of Steve-O almost pissing on Danny Bonaducci. Danny has no idea, and in the corner you can see Ralphie May smiling in the background.
But you know, if Danny had seen that, Danny would kill him.
So we said Danny, you know, and Ralphie told him, and Danny goes, What? What? And he goes, "Oh, no. And instead of taking matters into his own hands, he actually went to a stage manager. And one of the coolest moves I've ever seen, a guy walked over to Steve and said, "Hey, Steve-O, hey, you want to smoke?" And he goes, "Fuck yeah, dude." And he goes, "All right, come here, follow me." And he goes, "Oh, right on." They walk out, they close the door, and they wouldn't let him back in. They slammed the door behind him. I never saw the guy again. So when the Gene Simmons roast airs, you're going to see Steve-O sitting on the dais for the first 2-3 comedians, and then he's just not there. And he never goes on stage.
And he's pissing just on the floor?
On the floor. And then the second time, when he's standing behind Danny Bonaducci, he's trying to pee in a bottle, but it's spraying everywhere. Yeah. And that's the picture I got on my MySpace.
But that's what he does. How do you get to that MySpace page? I might need to see that.
It's myspace.com/Craig Gass. Craig with a C, and Gass is Gass, 2 S's. And
I didn't know you had a coke problem.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When was that?
Craig
when I
says
worked with you.
He says when he was with us, he was doing a lot of coke.
Really?
He claims he had a whole big problem, but now you're sober.
Yeah, I've been actually. You know what? Next Friday when I get on stage at the Comedy Underground, I'll
It'll be a whole week.
3 years.
3 years?
Did you go to rehab?
Well, it's kind of a funny story because I went to a rehab that was the wrong rehab. My insurance referred me to this rehab. I called up. I said, "Hey, I need some help."
Did you call up as yourself or as Al Pacino?
Listen, I got to keep this on the down low, but I love cocaine. Forget about it.
And
we got to have you do some Al Pacino phone calls.
I would love. You'd be
Go
surprised.
back there with Sal and Richard.
You'd be surprised how many celebrities will pick up the phone for Al Pacino. I did that once.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just as a goof.
Oh,
and
really?
Donald Trump picked up the phone directly for Al Pacino. Tom Brokaw picked up the phone directly. Jay Leno picked up the phone. Letterman almost picked up the phone. His assistant said, "Listen, Dave's he's in lockdown right now before his show. This is a time of day."
Yeah,
she said, "This is the time of day." She goes, "This is the time of day you cannot bother Dave." And she said, "But if you want, I can have him call you back." And I said, "I'll call back. I'll call back. Forget about it." And she goes, "Oh, and Al, I'm sorry. I know you don't remember this, but in 1982, she goes, I had just moved to New York City. I got out of a cab on 23rd Street, and I saw you on the other side of the street, and I knew I had made the right decision, and I'd come to the right city." And I said,
Oh, well, you could have said something. Me and you could have been an item by now. You and I might be fucking. Who knows?
and she hung up the phone thing, and she talked to Al Pacino.
Wow.
So what happened when you called Donald Trump? You talked to him for a while?
He picked up the phone, and I said, we got, who was the guy from Fox News? There was a guy who had an exclusive with the Runaway Bride.
Yeah.
And I said, is it Anderson Cooper? Is that guy's name?
That's CNN.
CNN. I maybe it was
Shepard Smith or
You called one of the anchormen?
I called him up and I said,
I'm fascinated about this Runaway Bride. Do you mind if I talk to you about it?
And This guy, his assistant gave me his cell phone number and said he's on a boat somewhere, but we'll give you his cell phone number. And he picks up the phone and he said, you know, and he was a little reluctant at first when he picked up, and then after a couple minutes he said, you know what, Al, I gotta be honest with you. I thought this was going to be a joke, but man, I am such a fan of yours. I love all of your work, and I'm just curious, why would you be calling me about The Runaway Bride? And I said, because she seems nutty. She seems like one of those ditzy whores that I'll fuck. So, can I get her number? And then he realized it was a goof, and he asked for his permission to run the call, and he said, yeah, oh my God, you got me, and go ahead. And he's a great sport.
Well, that was
about
nice that he did that.
Yeah, but the rehab story was, I called this rehab, and I said, I have a problem, and I'm answering this guy's questions really honestly, brutally honest. And the guy at the end of the intake questions goes, all right, well, I guess we're all set. And I do have one question, Craig. You're homosexual, right? And I said, well, what? And he said, you know this is a rehab for homosexuals. And I said, no. And he goes, your insurance didn't tell you that? And I go, no, they didn't. And he said, well, we're not gay and lesbian exclusive, but we're gay and lesbian friendly. So are you a homosexual? And I said, no. And he said, do you have a problem with homosexuals? And I said, no. And he said, all right, we'll see you on Monday. And I checked into gay rehab for a couple months.
Did any guys hit on you?
Couple months?
Really?
Yeah, it was outpatient for a couple months. It was great. It was the perfect place. I mean, I was...
there's a gay rehab?
He's no longer gay or on cocaine.
Or on cocaine, yeah.
Wow.
The toughest person
Did you get
at
hit on?
No, I didn't get hit on. But everyone's incredibly sensitive. It was a perfect place to be.
That's good.
The toughest person in the rehab was this lumberjack chick from Oregon. That was,
but probably everyone assumed you're gay. I mean, that's
you know, it's kind of funny because they would get in these discussions about going to straight meetings. You had to go to AA or CA meetings on your own. And everyone would complain about, I hate going to straight meetings because all the guys want to talk about is pussy, pussy, pussy. I get so much pussy. And I was right there with them like, I know, I hate that too. I'm here to get help. I don't want to hear about pussy.
By the way, here's the picture from Craig's MySpace.
Oh, where?
Oh, you got it?
This is Danny Bonaducci almost getting peed on by Steve.
That's so weird.
Poor Danny must have been sitting there like smelling pee, you know?
Yeah.
That's a great picture.
Yeah,
the fact that you took out your cell phone and had the wherewithal to do that.
I couldn't believe it was such a great photo op. Well, I could see his piss was spraying all over the back of Danny's seat.
Yeah.
And who is that laughing there in the corner?
That's Ralphie May in the corner. Oh, such a great moment.
That's definitely worth going on your computer and taking a look at.
Unfortunately, that won't be on the roast. It's only on
well, who knows?
Craig's MySpace page.
You know, the funny thing about getting out of rehab is the day I got out of rehab, I got out on April 13th. I took a train cross country and moved in with Mitch Hedberg on April 16th.
Do you mean the guy who died from heroin use?
Well, I never saw any kind of hard drugs around him, but I fell off the wagon that night. Right out of rehab.
You left rehab and went to Mitch Hedberg's house?
I moved in with Mitch Hedberg down the Village.
But I mean, he's a guy with a problem. You don't go there.
You know what? I never saw him.
He's not going to talk you out of anything.
I would. The thing that was crazy
Mitch, I'm having a problem. I feel like doing coke, and he'd be like, "Well, go ahead. Well, come on. What are we waiting for?" You
know, it's funny. There was one day that was kind of weird.
Didn't Mitch die from drugs?
Yeah. He came up to me one day. I came home and he goes, "Hey man, I'm really sorry. I saw some magazines in your bag and I'm sorry. And he kept apologizing. I go, if you're reading my magazines, that's fine. I don't care. And I looked and there was the magazines and there was a rehab book in the middle of it. And so he was apologizing because I didn't tell him I'd gone to rehab. So
I see.
It was this awkward moment when he realized he had found out something personal about me. And
well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
So 3, you don't drink, you don't do anything.
I haven't, and
Craig always ends up on somebody's couch. Like, remember he was living on Eddie Van Halen's couch?
Right.
Did you go to see the Van Halen concerts?
I haven't yet. I called him a couple weeks ago. I haven't talked to him in a long time, and I said, I go, Eddie, what's going on? He goes, hey, who's this? And I go, it's Craig Gass. And he goes, hey, man, what's going on? And I go, nothing. What are you doing? He goes, I'm taking a shit. I'm sitting on the toilet. You want me to call you later? And he goes, hi, can I call you tomorrow? And I go, when's your next day off? I'll just call you next day off. And I never called him back again. Right. I just feel awkward calling famous people. Do you have famous people on your phone that you just like?
But you should just call him as Al Pacino. And then you'll be all right. That seems to be the answer. Well, Craig, it is great seeing you.
It's great seeing you, too.
You are great.
Sorry you had a problem.
Yeah, we didn't know.
I'm better now.
Yeah,
you are. You're fantastic.
You're a fan now, George.
Oh, yeah.
I am indeed.
Who
Very
wants
impressive.
to fuck?
You must like Star Trek, Al Pacino, right?
Oh, yeah. Huge fan of the funny years. I love the funny years.
Mr. Spock had the funny years, right?
What a cocksucker that Captain Kirk must have been.
Yeah. George will tell you, Al, that you as an actor know how difficult it is to be with a scene stealer. You know what I'm saying?
As an art, you must share that screen. Share that
Call
stage.
Bill as Al Pacino. He needs that lesson.
He does. We need to school him on how
Al,
to...
you would tell him to share the screen and not be a hog.
Not being a hog and not being such a... I'll tell you, Captain Kirk, that guy, William Shatner, plays... He's typecast. Every show I see him, and he always plays... the worst actor I've ever fucking seen.
You are considered...
Let him hear that.
It went pretty well in there. You had some really good stories, good impressions. Now, the one thing, when you first went in, Howard wasn't too thrilled about your appearance.
Yeah, well, here's the thing is that it can go either way. You never know when you walk in what kind of a mood he's going to be in. And you end up just being scared. Scared and prepared for anything to happen. Because you never know. You want to prepare for the absolute worst and to have an out and then have stuff if it's going well. And luckily...
And how life in general.
You're just going to come in and hang out with the guys?
Just hang out. It's my favorite place to hang out. I got some presents to bring.
You come bearing gifts?
Yes.
For the holiday season?
Yeah, what good tidings we bring and all that stuff.
All right, Martina, good luck in there.
Thanks.
Martina Navratilova, I do know this, because I was pretty much a big tennis fan when Martina was playing in her prime. She has 167 career titles.
9 Wimbledon titles.
She holds the all-time record for men and women. She has the longest winning streak in tennis history with 74 matches in a row. It's pretty amazing. I would have to say...
The oldest person to ever represent anybody in the Olympics.
I would have to say I think she was the greatest female tennis player of all time. True?
I think you're right.
Yeah, who had a better record?
They sometimes talk about Margaret Court, and, I didn't see her play. But Martina... by far outpaced anybody that we've seen in our lifetime.
There was one point she was so dominant that they said that she should start playing men.
I know. She got that rap. Like, the girls just couldn't beat her.
Yeah, right. Not to sound sexist, but she's probably not even in the top 500 best players ever.
What do you mean, of men?
Yeah, because men...
you're comparing men's up about...
Why do you have to say something like that?
I don't know. I just like saying
she's a woman.
I don't
Beyond all that, she's been a real pioneer socially.
Well, hey, let me tell you something. Pioneer schmioneer. This is a woman that could seduce almost any straight woman and turn her gay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You know that for a fact?
Yeah, and Martina will tell you.
Really?
I think she will, yes.
If you're a lipstick lesbian, she's got to be your ultimate...
Let's get her in here already. Don't make me wait.
Why a lipstick lesbian?
Unless she's in the bathroom. Get her in here already.
Martina seems like she's probably...
She likes a feminine girl?
Yeah, and she's world famous, athlete.
She can't be just seen with anybody? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Let me handle this, but I think you'll see that I'm truthful when I say this.
What? That she could do that?
She could do it and has done it.
Well, as a guy who's a sports fan, it is a big deal to meet someone like her, absolutely.
She's probably out there turning Lisa G right now. That's right. Hi, Martina. Great honor to have you with us again.
Maybe won't let me up because got in my ID.
Oh, they wouldn't let you.
You got stopped
They
at the
said,
door.
"What's in downstairs?" They have to send an
Did you
escort.
tell them?
Got carded.
Did you tell
they
them that you were the great Martina Navratilova and you shouldn't have to wait?
The girl said, "What's your name?" I said, "Martina Navratilova." So I waited for, and she said, "What's your name again?"
Oh, dear.
That's the worst.
You better get back out there on the court.
Yeah, you better start practicing.
I know.
Well, let me introduce you to George Takei, of course.
Hello, how are you?
Pleasure.
George used to be on Star Trek. I don't know if you know that.
I do know that, of
Yes,
course.
and
I
now
watch Star Trek. I learn English on Star Trek.
And now he is
I
the.
love Lucy and Star Trek. Those were the shows.
And now he is on Heroes. I don't know if you know that. Are you familiar with the show?
I've been
Heroes?
watching Heroes, and I missed the first couple of episodes this season, so I'm going to get it on my iPod again, which is what I did before.
George is.
You'll be shocked when you see it.
It's been a good season.
Great
yes.
show.
Tennis-wise, I just reminded everyone that you are the greatest female tennis player of all time. And I'm not saying it as a stroke because you come in here and Steffi Graf doesn't. I'm saying it. I'm
Steffi
saying
doesn't
it,
know what she's missing.
well, I'm saying it because it's true. I mean, no one held more titles than you. No one has the amount of Grand Slams that you had. And I don't know. Do you know what a Grand Slam is, George?
No,
Well,
I don't. I'm not a
It's not a Saturday night.
There
I am
are
a
Grand
bar.
Slam. Hold it, Howard. There are Grand Slam tournaments, but the Grand Slam is winning
The
all
Wimbledon,
four, right,
all
in
that,
one year.
all that
Well,
stuff.
Steffi did that also. We're sort of, head to head. We're pretty close, but
Well, you're better
Steffi
than
says
her.
I'm the greatest, so who am I to argue?
Yeah, George thought it was 4 guys banging you.
George points out that you socially have done more for gay rights, too, because you were never closeted. You were always out front. You even put your money where your mouth is. You dare we say, lost maybe $12 million in endorsement deals because you were out. And that's great. And I said to Robin, your greatest accomplishment, off court now, off court,
Here you go.
was that you could turn any woman, a straight woman, gay. And I want to get into that a
You
little
used
bit.
to give toasters for that, but I don't have one.
Never got anything. Now, I know you've been with the same woman 7 years and all of that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about pre this woman. I'm talking about your lifespan as a gay woman.
Yeah.
Tremendous accomplishments. I mean, the one that comes to mind is this when you dated this Judy Nelson chick.
Yeah, she was on your show, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, she was a big fan.
Yeah.
Evidently. I don't even remember when she came on. But
I vaguely remember it because she was with Rita Mae Brown when she came
That's right.
and did our show.
But this is what amazed me. This woman was a married woman. Beauty queen. She was a former beauty queen. Straight woman.
Very.
La-da-da-da-da. I want to go see Martina Navratilova play. After all, I'm a fan. Blah, 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 blah. She goes over. 2 seconds later, she watches you play, and she's gay. She dumps her husband and runs off with you.
True?
I know. Well,
2 seconds?
Well, she pursued me. Let's put it that way.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Gorgeous.
I don't know what
So
I
then,
had.
Martina, you didn't
I was
turn
pretty cute
anybody
back then.
anything. She pursued you.
She was. I was like shocked. Yeah. She went out. She came after me. So
How
I was
did she
like, okay.
find you? How did one get even close to you?
Her sons were ball kids at the tournament that we were playing. So she was involved with the tournament. She did play tennis and all that. So it was.
Oh, so her kids were ball kids, the ones that chased the ball. That's the greatest. I would love to play one game where someone chased the ball for me.
I know. You didn't have to retrieve your own ball.
That's why I love not retrieving the ball. And I'm always the asshole that retrieves the ball.
I wanted to be the ball girl for Rod Laver when he played in Prague back in the 60s, but they only had boys. They didn't have girls. And
How unfair.
So that was right there. Already there is some sexism going on, and even in a communist country. Go
But
figure.
stay with me, and I hope I'm not prying. But actually, I am prying. But
Yeah, come on.
Well, that's what you make your big bucks for, prying.
Martina, I am so. I was so in awe of this. That in other words, so the woman meets you. Do you know right off the bat that this woman wants you? Does she give you an indication that she wants you immediately, or do you? I mean, what is the move that a married woman becomes gay, moves in with you, dumps the husband, the whole thing?
I don't know. We went out for lunch, and that was that.
You went out for lunch.
Yeah.
You were attracted to her right away?
Well, she was beautiful.
True.
Yeah.
But you knew she was married, she had kids and all
so
that.
I thought, okay, we just had lunch. I mean, I certainly didn't think anything was...
Well, did she say something?
Did you ask her out to lunch? Or did she ask you to lunch?
No, I think she asked me.
She asked you?
Yeah. If I can remember. It was, this is like 20 years ago.
Understood. But wait a second. This is amazing stuff.
23 years ago.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. Oi.
I don't remember this.
Oy vey.
I read about this.
She says to you, Martina Navratilova, I love watching you play. You're wonderful. I want to take you to lunch. There's a signal implied there when she says, I want to take you to lunch, right? Is there not in your mind?
Well, I didn't go on dates. So I didn't know. I really was kind of naive and, not that I wouldn't have gone anyway, but I didn't know. I mean, I don't think it was a surprise to both of us, actually.
So you're sitting at lunch, and she's saying, oh, I'm a big fan of yours, and whatever. There's a connection immediately?
Well, there was, yeah, obviously.
You looked at her, and then 2 seconds, after lunch, do the two of you decide we must make love? Did she ever
go home again?
I mean, because she never...
I don't really want to go there. It was a bit awkward there. I mean, but it did happen
very
pretty fast.
Awkward.
It happened pretty fast.
It happened fast.
Yeah. But she had problems with her marriage before. The husband walked out on her, and then he came back, and blah, blah, blah.
But had she ever made love to a woman prior to you? No.
No.
So whatever it is you do in the sack...
I do it well.
I mean, my God. I mean,
but she didn't know that ahead of time, did she?
No, she did not. But listen, look, you're an attractive woman. I understand what you're saying. Martina,
yes, Howard.
This is an amazing accomplishment. Forget tennis.
You would like to have this effect on women.
I would love to be able to do this.
Well, you're a sexy guy. It's the personality. It's not the look. It's the whole persona.
Do you think I could turn you straight? Maybe I'm...
I don't know about straight, but yeah, we could have gotten it on, I'm sure.
Have you been with men?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
My first boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's not physical. Physically, I can certainly, I'm attracted to guys, but it's emotional. That's the thing. It's
how old were you when you were with a man?
The choice is who you have sex with.
How old were you?
The choice is not who you fall in love with.
How old were you when you were with a man?
17.
17.
Yeah.
And you were able to get aroused for a man?
Yes.
Fully?
Yeah.
Well, it's not the same as with a guy.
Hold it. It didn't take. It didn't
physical,
take.
That's what I mean, Howard. Physically, I can get it on with a guy. It's emotionally that I haven't been able to get it on with a guy.
Since you were 17,
fall in love with.
Since you're 17, though, you haven't made it with a man. Or have you?
I don't know, Martin. You can't look at me.
That's
have you had a man since you're 17? And the answer is no.
Yes.
You have.
Oh, that's a revelation.
Why did you try? Why did you try
it again? No, I'm not telling. No, I didn't. I'm kidding.
You didn't?
No, I'm
seriously?
Kidding.
You really didn't?
Seriously.
So you only tried a man once?
Well, not. Jeez. Read my book. That's all in there.
But wait, did you throw up after you had sex with a man? I mean, was it gross? Bald, penis, the whole thing? The smell?
No.
Were you thinking about a woman the whole time you were with a man?
I didn't figure it out at that point. I was a little bit, I was a little later than that.
If a chick throwing up afterwards is a sign, I think I've had sex with a lot of future lesbians.
Only gay women, right?
Yeah. Martina.
What she's talking about is really normal. It happens that way with all gay people.
I know. You've made love to women.
I have.
Yeah, and you say you successfully completed the act.
I have.
You said you loved a woman.
Well, yeah.
You even had
a
emotional
long relationship with a woman as well. It's what makes you, I think you'll agree with me, Martina, it's what you feel emotionally to the other person.
Well, that's
right?
exactly right.
But I'm curious.
Choice is, again, who you have sex with, but not who you fall in love with.
Okay,
that's what you cannot choose.
Understood. But I'm curious about something. My friend made love to a woman who came out later that she was hardcore lesbian, married another woman, had a kid with a woman, the whole thing. He describes having sex with her, and he didn't know she was gay at the time. We were much younger. And he said to me, he showed me his penis afterwards. It was black and blue.
Ouch.
That, in other words, he could not get inside of her because she was very, very dry.
Ugh.
The question I'm putting out there, Martina, were you dry? And were you able to enjoy having sex with a man?
Oh, my God.
I never had complaints, let's put it that
Never.
way, from either sex.
Maybe I should make love to you. Maybe it would be an interesting story if we tried.
That would be quite a story, but I am very monogamous. But you know what?
You are.
Yeah,
All right.
7 years ago, but it's a little late now.
What if
and I don't think Beth would be very thrilled about
Beth
that
wouldn't
either.
mind if I was with you. She would be honored,
She'd
believe
make an
me.
exception.
Would you be in the room too? Now we're getting somewhere.
Wow. Great. You know what? I'm not bringing Beth anywhere near you. Honestly, I don't need you going to lunch with her. Crying out loud.
You'll become the third wheel Mike Quick.
You know what, Martina? Promise me you'll never seduce her, because I would be so embarrassed that I don't want to lose my woman to a woman. You know what I mean?
It wouldn't even matter
period,
that it was
No.
Martina, a legend. You know, you could take that.
I don't need that ridicule. You know, was it Pete Sampras you made love to?
Oh,
I'm curious. Never him, right?
No.
Never
Pete
attracted him?
Pete is like 10 years younger than I am. I don't know if
so
he
what?
likes older women that
Who
much.
cares? All right, get back to this with me for a
Yeah,
second.
all right.
All right,
With you.
please stay
Okay.
with me.
I'm with you.
And by the way, Martina Navratilova, I don't know if you know this, is the AARP's new health and fitness ambassador. That's the retired
that
folks.
old folks group.
Yeah, and I'm one of them. You know, 50 year and over, you get the card. But you know, it's about being healthy and fit at any age. And I sort of defied the age when I was playing. Winning at 50 and playing against 20-year-olds. So, you know, people when they're 70 years old, they can be doing things that 40-year-olds are doing. That's
Let me
all
tell you
it's
about that AARP. They sent me that.
They could stop sending me those little cards.
They sent me that card. I was so pissed.
I was too.
Yeah, you're a member. I mean, you're
know.
eligible to be a member. Let's put it that way.
Right. But if you need more information, you can go to aarpfitness.com, and Martina's heavily involved with them, and she's a health and fitness ambassador, and who better than her?
I have to tell you, her book is an amazing guide to regaining your health and changing your diet and having the incentive, the mental incentive. Artie, I was going to recommend your book to.
He's listening.
What can you do for Artie, Martina? If you're a health ambassador, I mean, look at the guy. He needs some help. He's
I would
desperate.
make him play basketball every day. You like to play ball, right?
I do like playing basketball,
See,
yeah.
You just have to
Make
get
it
you on
fun.
the court. Make it fun. That's what I don't like to be on the treadmill. I want to play a game. I want
But
to
at
make
this
it fun.
point, I used to play in a regular game, but I got so
obese.
Well, I just wasn't a good teammate, you know, and the other guys would get annoyed. So, I mean, you'd have to pay the other guys to pretend they're interested in the game. I have a deadly outside shot. Deadly.
Artie, what about you playing basketball every day for an hour?
Well, I tried. I gotta ease up into. I gotta drop about 25, 30 pounds before I'm able to do that.
Now, Artie, you can't wait.
No,
you
just
got to start
play.
doing something now.
You got to break the cycle.
He's even sweating now, Martina. He's gotten very
Sitting
heavy.
up is making him sweat.
Well, tell the colored kids by my house to let me in the game.
They don't like you.
They're all like, I mean, you know.
You're slowing them down.
By the way, Artie, describe to Martina what you ate this morning. He had buttered bagel, Hawaiian punch,
And a caramel macchiato.
and a caramel macchiato.
Yeah, no, there's a combo. That's
Can you
a combo
imagine?
meal that I would not put
Is there
together.
anything wrong with what he's eating?
And chocolate chip cookies.
A bag of chocolate chip cookies, but the good thing is it's a day where we had Richard in here naked, so I can't eat anymore.
Martina, what's a good healthy
Were they
breakfast?
organic? That's what I want to know.
What's a good healthy breakfast for a guy like Artie? Guy's obese, he's getting a little too heavy.
And for him not to feel deprived,
Right.
because he does. He feels terribly deprived if he can't have these yummy foods.
Well, should I read to Martina my problems in descending order?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Now, this is from a new article in Playboy magazine. They did a big write-up on Artie, a big article.
Yeah.
And the guy lists the top 5 problems with Artie. Now, listen to this before you make your diagnosis. Go ahead.
Lange's got problems, big ones. They are in descending order of immediacy. 1, gross obesity, attained through eating everything but most notably cupcakes, devil dogs, pasta, and Hawaiian punch. He's put on a good 100 pounds in the past year. 2, alcoholism by means of Jack Daniels and Patron. 3, heroin. 4, cocaine, preferably snorted off the bosom of a Vegas hooker.
Oh, dear.
And
How's that sound?
5, loneliness. Lange shares a 2-bedroom apartment in New Jersey with a plasma screen TV.
All right, Martina, that's a case.
Yeah, fix this.
As a fitness ambassador, does that one stump you? It probably does.
It's kind of hard to get started, but that's the thing. Is people don't know where to get started. So I would get him a dog and just make him walk around the block.
Oh, a dog.
He can't do that. He hates dogs.
He hates dogs. That's not good.
I hate dogs.
What do you like? What do you like to do?
I'd say, well, you touched
Basketball.
on something with basketball. I used to play in a softball league, but I was able to gain weight somehow playing softball.
Drinking beer.
Yeah,
between
right.
innings.
Right.
We had one
Patron
league.
and heroin.
We had a league that I played in. This is actually the truth. One of the leagues I played in before it got shut down by the town because it just became insanity. Every base was a quarter keg of beer. And you had a cup in your back pocket. If you got a base,
he's a tough case.
He's a tough case.
But I've had other doctors have suggested, and do you think there's anything to this of just killing myself?
No.
No, absolutely not.
Come on, stop that. That's not funny. Martina doesn't like those kind of jokes.
Well,
you're depressing us all.
That's right. You're bringing Martina down, and she's an upbeat person. All right, you got to get back to this to me. Explain to me. So you and a married woman go to lunch.
Yeah.
She hangs out with you. Girl talk. Does the talk get romantic right away?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No, but she kept looking at me.
Staring.
It's that eyeball connection. I'm like, what is, I'm just like,
and you're
what's
probably
going on here?
This is confusing.
I thought you were married. Yeah, I was.
Right. And then where do you go? Do you go back to your place right away, or do you start calling? I mean, is there a long courtship, or is it almost immediate that the two of you have to have each other?
Well, it was, no, it wasn't that immediate, but it happened within a few weeks, all of it. You sort of hang out again, and then it progresses.
Were you afraid the husband would come after you?
No.
You weren't?
No.
See, girls can get away with that.
Yeah, but you know what? I always wondered, because you came, that was a very public relationship. And it was so controversial, because she was getting out of a marriage.
Not proud of that.
Yeah,
not proud of that. But
was tough, because it came onto the court.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't proud of that, how it happened, because really need to get out of a relationship before you start another one. But
I was
like that
proud
happens.
of it.
I mean, it happened
it certainly
so
made
fast.
the game interesting.
I was proud of it. I got to tell you something. That blew me away.
That was a good relationship while it lasted.
3 years.
No, 7.
7 years with her?
Yeah.
She was hot.
Yes, she still is, probably, though I haven't seen her for about 15
But what drove me crazy is she hit you up for dough.
Yeah, well, that seems to be the case. A lot of times, it's whoever leaves the relationship needs to pay for the fact that they're getting out, and it's like, was it that bad being with me? But
were you angry about that? I would have been. I mean, you lived with her for 7 years. You probably gave her, gifts,
lifestyle. A good lifestyle, yeah.
Good lifestyle. But is she entitled to any of your money because you dated her for 7 years?
Well, it wouldn't be different because it's gay or straight. But the thing is that I was making all that money before she came into my life. I was #1 player in the world when we got together. I was still #1 when she left.
Yes.
Now you're
when we
thinking
split
like a
up.
dude.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, I certainly offered her a good settlement, but she wanted more because she said she did everything but hit the tennis ball. A minor detail there. The thing, the tennis ball is
the major
thing. A lot
thing.
of people can do what she was doing, but not very many people obviously can do what I was doing.
You see how girls are?
But it's, I think every case is individual. Every case is individual. And
I felt bad for you.
It's hard to paint it with a broad brush.
I felt bad for you because, I feel bad for a guy. I'm not saying a woman isn't entitled to something in a marriage or this stuff, but you weren't even married. You were dating. You were.
They were living together.
It would have been the same.
Yeah.
Had we been straight, had we been able to get married, then we would have. That would have been my first marriage, and this one would be my second.
And you would have had a prenuptial agreement,
right.
probably.
I sort of feel funny about those because I really wouldn't ask my mate to do that. Because
you wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't. No, it's like, I know, maybe I'm still naive, but I wouldn't.
You're
do that.
naive.
Yeah, I know.
You're absolutely. Listen, you've been in not all of your relationships have gone smoothly. No. I mean, you have a nice time for the one before Judy was Rita Mae Brown. And she shot at you with a gun.
Well.
You drive these women crazy.
Yeah.
You know what it is? These women don't want to give you up, do they? They're in love with you.
I think they like the lifestyle. It's a fun lifestyle. It could be me. I don't know. I don't know.
While you are a good-looking woman,
down, yeah.
your tongue leads to violence. I don't know what
and it's
you
not
do.
even pierced either.
You know what it reminds me of is Michael Jordan's wife now just broke the record.
But wait a second.
Got 168 million, and that's a record, and people say she deserved it. And much like you, Martina, he's an athlete. I didn't see her. She wasn't the one hitting the shot against Georgetown in 1982.
But make those baskets.
I never saw her on the court once.
Wait a second. So how long were you with Rita May? 1981, I'm taking.
A year.
A year?
Yeah.
Hot
that
chick,
was a
right?
short, sweet relationship, huh?
Thank God. Hot chick?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
You good looking?
Yeah. Nice looking woman, yeah.
She took a shot at you with a gun?
Yeah, she was mad.
What was she so angry about?
She was mad. I'm definitely not gonna go there.
Why? Is it bad to go there?
No. I mean, it was very personal. I didn't take it out into the public, so I really would rather not talk about that.
Why didn't you take it to the public?
Well, because it really was just something that doesn't need to be talked about. Maybe one day I will tell my side of the story.
Oh man, this sounds good.
I know it's good. I'm saving it for my next biography.
Were you cheating on her?
Yeah, well, maybe.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
So she got pissed.
She was very pissed.
You were in your car. You start to drive away, and she shoots at you?
Yeah. But she said she didn't really shoot at me. She just shot to warn me, but the bullet came about 10 inches by my face.
Some warning.
Oh, my God.
That was a close call, yeah.
What is it like when a bullet just misses you?
It wasn't pretty.
Did you shake? Did you cry?
I got the hell out of there. And then I cried later.
Did you call the cops?
No.
Why?
Well, because nothing happened.
Hold it. If somebody shot at me, I'm calling the cops because they could do it again.
They could shoot at somebody else, even, in their anger.
She was in shock. She was in shock. It was.
You're very understanding.
Where did she get the gun?
That I don't know. It's a free country. You can buy a gun anywhere.
Yeah, but you didn't know her to be a gun owner.
Well, I didn't know that she would want to use it.
How did this come out in the papers and so? How did people?
It didn't. It was actually somebody else that I think wrote about it, and then it came. I didn't write about it.
You never would have gone public with it.
No, it's just too private.
You got to take a page out of the great Sean Connery's book and give these women the backhand.
Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they need.
Just be quiet.
I don't know,
Artie, come on.
She's a woman, too, though. What's wrong with that?
Oh, shut up.
She can't beat up another broad.
You're being silly.
Ridiculous. No violence in relationships.
This woman shot at her.
But wait a second. Hold it.
Should I just whip you up,
Yes, beat him up.
Yeah,
guys beat women because they can get away with it because they're stronger physically.
They should not
never do that in a million years, but another woman?
Artie,
come on.
It's not the right answer.
Artie.
Martina.
Look,
Martina.
two broads can fight.
She's an athlete. It would always be a mismatch.
Wait,
she's not a man.
Martina, I don't understand something about your personality. I don't know you well. In fact, I don't know you at all. But if somebody...
But you would like to.
I would like to know you. I would.
We'll go to dinner?
I would like to go to dinner with you. I want you to turn me.
Howard will never come back.
She could turn you lesbian.
I want to become a lesbian. I think I am a lesbian. Martina, if somebody shot at me, I could never sleep until it was somehow resolved. In other words, I would be nervous that they would want to do it again.
No, that wasn't going to ever happen. I knew that.
How did you know that? Did you talk to her?
Just because of what happened afterwards. I mean, she was in shock. She literally couldn't move for a couple of days afterwards.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you must have really pissed her off.
It was a bad moment, but again, God, it's like another lifetime.
Yeah.
You talk about it. It's
That's
like it wasn't even you. It was
That's
1980.
a wild story.
It was.
You know what someone once said to me? They said, boy, Martina was really bold in her day before she got settled down. She would just go up to a woman that she liked and she'd just stare at them.
That's not true.
I know, but when this person said it to me, I said, what do guys do?
But I never did that. I would be so embarrassed if they didn't stare back. I'd really literally let them come to me.
You're like Burt Reynolds.
I think I was too scared that they would say no or that I would embarrass them. I completely never went after anybody. I would, check them out up and down, check the body curve.
Were you scared to go?
That was it.
Were you scared to go back home after that?
No.
Not at all?
No.
You were brave.
It was awkward, of course, but
how did you know it was safe?
Well, because the gun was no more there.
How did the gun disappear? How did you know it was
Well, there were
gone?
some people that lived in the house, caretakers, so they were sort of taking care of the
so they witnessed this and they said, we have to now take care of the situation.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable to me.
But that was at your house?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Charlottesville.
Let me ask you this. Was it weird
That's
to
why
you?
I think it's not a good thing to have guns in the house.
Yeah, I would say so.
But later on, Rita Mae Brown and Judy Nelson hooked up, right? They became a couple.
That was pretty weird.
Was that a revenge thing against you?
They apparently had a good time. But it didn't last very long. I think it was like a year thing. I don't know, but that was weird.
Like if one of my ex-girlfriends hooked up with I don't know, like someone that I dated before that, like it would seem like a revenge tactic to me. Like all of this commotion goes on around you. That's what I admired most. You have all these women shooting at you, suing you. I mean, it's like
an interesting life.
You're like a drug to these.
You don't know the half of it.
I could imagine. Orgies, I bet.
No, I missed out on that.
I don't believe it for a minute.
I know you don't, but honestly, God, I mean, it's God.
Never
is
two
witness.
women at once.
No,
I don't believe it.
No, well, I know.
I don't.
I always thought I would have a three-way somewhere there, but it just never happened. Boring.
Is there a great story somewhere in you where when you were #1 tennis player in the world, a very famous woman, and you hooked up? Is there anything like that in your past?
Unfortunately, that didn't happen either.
I think there's more of a book in you than we know. I think there is something like that.
No. There were some possibilities, but it just did not happen. I missed out on a lot more than you think, you know.
I thought Robin was falling for you.
Robin is, you know.
I can't even get
serious.
Martina to dinner.
No, I feel like I heard, and you were kind of interested in Robin. I think you were.
Not interested. I'm interested in her as a human being. I am married and she is straight, so it's like perfect match.
Right.
We can just go out and have a good time, and there is no stress.
She actually gives me advice on men.
Yeah, I did.
What you think about Florentine?
Have you met Martina's wife?
No, we're never in. You know, she's always traveling.
But I brought presents from her for you.
Is that right?
Is she super hot, Martina? Is she younger than you?
She's cute. She's young. She's older.
Older?
She's, a couple of years older.
I am shocked.
I know.
I am shocked. I always pegged you for the younger, hottie.
Well, it was weird because I went from always being the youngest person in the room to now being the oldest, except for my mate, who is older. But
you've dated older women before, right?
Yes. Well, most of them were older.
Nancy Lieberman, basketball player, was older than you.
Yes. No, she's younger.
She is?
She's younger. Yeah. But
golfer Sandra Hine?
Haney, that was when I was like 19. Of course she's older. I was 19 years old.
That must have been hot. You, a 19-year-old Martina Navratilova, and an older woman.
And Sandra Heine.
Heine. You and Sandra Heine. And what a name.
But the thing is, people. I lived with the women that I was with. I lived with them. So it was very public. Everybody.
What do you do to these women to get them so crazy? Teach me. Let me sit at your feet.
Well, we're gonna have to go out.
No, seriously, what is it? Do you? Is it the?
Is it technique? Is that what you're asking?
They always say that women make better love to women because they'll spend time caressing, the foreplay. Now, I know Beth doesn't even care about foreplay.
Mm-hmm. She must be very hetero.
She's super hetero.
It's Grand Slam, thank you. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
But I think she's super hetero. Who knows?
It could be an act.
You get these girls around Martina.
She didn't know she liked all that touching.
What a powerful woman you are.
Well, thank you, Howard.
Super impressive. Forget the tennis accomplishments.
Forget the tennis. I know, it's just,
It's amazing.
By the way, she played
Do you have a technique? Do women say you're just great in bed?
Well, like I said, Howard, I had no complaints.
You and your lover now have been together 7 years, your wife. I think
not a legal wife, but one day, hopefully.
Let's hope.
When this nation wakes up to human rights.
Of course. When two people are happy, let's let them do that, whatever they want.
Leave everybody alone. Let people find love where they can.
I'm so with you on that.
The gender shouldn't matter, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm ready to turn fruity. I got to do something.
This sounds like fun, right?
No, just equality.
Sounds like fun.
Yes. George, you're not officially married yet, are you, to Brad?
Well, we can't be. Arnold Schwarzenegger's in the way.
Right.
The California legislature passed the same-sex marriage.
Would you marry him if Arnold Schwarzenegger said, it's okay.
Would I marry Brad?
Yes.
I would, and you have an invitation to the wedding.
I would go.
Yeah, we keep trying to arrange a meeting between you and Arnold so that you can talk to him about that. But
You have tried, yes.
I want to learn from Martina how to
And
get...
you know privately Arnold agrees with it. You know that he does.
Yes.
And
But
that's
he
the
always
problem,
is a
that politicians say one thing and they
Right.
mean another.
think-
And that's what I like about you, Howard. You say exactly what you think. You don't care.
I think George Bush is not against gay marriage.
Oh, he's not
I
either.
honestly believe that, and I think he panders to the right
panders
wing, the
big time.
religious right wing.
And it was the same with Reagan and Bush.
He supported
Senior.
an
It was
amendment
all
to
of
the
it.
Constitution,
Yeah.
George Bush.
Are you saying politicians can be two-faced?
Would you ever?
But they do make strange bedfellows. Or
Would you ever be
toilet stall
attracted to Ellen DeGeneres? Is that your type? I don't see it.
No, not quite.
I didn't think so. Why?
I don't know, just not. You know, it's about the whole look, the personality.
Rosie O'Donnell is not your type? You like an in-shape kind of woman? Would you go out with a heavy-set woman?
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. It's really the person, you know.
Oh, come on. No
it
fat
is.
chicks
It
on
is.
your list.
It's like Robin would be more my type than Rosie. But I don't know
yeah.
why. I mean,
I know
you
why. Robin's in shape.
I wasn't in shape when she first met me.
Yeah, no.
You were
she
way
looked
more in shape than
fabulous.
Rosie.
Thank you. She's like,
I shrunk.
You need a narrow chair so you don't fall off.
I am fascinated by all things in your life and fascinated by your technique. And I've always said this about Martina Navratilova. You said it on the air before I ever met you. She must do things to women that drives them crazy.
Sometimes you have to remember that less is more.
Now, what do you mean by that? Explain.
Maybe you're doing too
Less is
much,
more.
Howard.
Too much or too fast, too hard, too whatever.
What's more important?
Less is more.
Kissing, touching the breasts, or caressing the vagina? What is more
Well,
important?
that depends on the woman. That's what you need to pay attention to.
so you now
how
have to
they
read the
respond.
woman? Oh, dear.
I can't do
Yeah,
that.
that's how they
There's no
respond.
formula.
Really? I would never know that.
No, because some women are more sensitive some places and some others. Just like guys, I'm sure they're not exactly
Right.
the same. Some guys get it on differently, right?
How much time does one spend on the breasts? I don't spend a lot.
No time at all?
I spend zero. I mean, a little bit. One kiss, two kisses, boom. I'm
Boom,
on
you're
to.
off to something else.
I'm a vagina man. That's my thing.
You're diving before you know it.
I love it. I love vagina.
I mean, when
There, said it.
when you get in a vagina, you just go, God made this for a like this is a perfect match.
It is.
Well, they
It
have
really is.
breasts too, and maybe they like to have their breasts tantalized.
Yeah, well, fuck it, I'll tantalize
You got to
the
know
breast
the
too.
Are toys important?
Toys, used to be,
No more?
Well,
What do you mean? I don't understand.
well, you can play, but I don't think they're important. No, they're not essential. Let's put it that way.
For you to be happy, though, you have to be with a woman who's athletic, I would think. Because you have such an athletic lifestyle. Here you are, the spokesperson for AARP or the new health and fitness ambassador. You would not be with a woman who did not share in your enthusiasm for tennis and all sports.
Not necessarily true.
But you have a whole
necessary at all.
lifestyle that, supports, your health. And do they have to be healthy and into that lifestyle as
Healthy,
well?
yes, but they don't have to be into the lifestyle, no.
Let's
It's about the animals, really, bottom line.
Yeah.
let's say hi to some people. Mel, you're on in New York City. Martina Navratilova, the greatest tennis player of all time. Still, no one has surpassed her. Not even Serena. Not even the sister. Venus.
Yeah, they got to play more.
Right, they don't play
They have
enough.
the potential, but they don't play enough.
Yeah, they haven't managed their careers nearly as well.
Who is the greatest male tennis player of all time?
Well, I would still say Rod Laver, with Pete Sampras being a close second, and now Roger's breathing on their necks.
Rod Laver,
Roger
really?
is
Rod Laver.
amazing.
What about John McEnroe? Was he great?
He could have been. He had a great couple of years, and he had the potential to be the greatest, I think, but he was too lazy.
But there was also
Yeah.
a time when there was Borg and Becker. It was Connors. There was a very competitive era that he was in.
Absolutely. There were
Yeah.
some great players, Ed Burke, but McEnroe basically played exhibitions so he would practice because he was too lazy to practice.
Yeah.
He played exhibitions as a way to prepare for tournaments.
I see.
So.
I see him quite a bit. I run into.
Is that right?
Yes. And he told me he is the greatest male tennis player.
Well, he still thinks it, I'm sure.
No, he actually never said that to me.
Actually, he is very complimentary to other tennis players. He really is.
Let's go to Mel. Mel, what is your question for the great...
Good morning.
Yes.
Yes, Martina definitely put her money where her mouth was, which was usually on a vagina. But Martina, how do you answer the allegations that you played your entire career on steroids?
There are no allegations, and I never took anything. I was extremely against it. In fact, I had a boy come up to me one time, and I was in a gym working out. He says, "What do you think about blah, blah, blah?" He said this word. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He says, "Well, what do you think about that?" I said, "What is it?" He said, "It's a steroid." I'm like, "Don't even think about taking it." It's a 15-year-old boy that wants to cheat right there. Never took anything.
People thought that because, A, you were a superior athlete, and also your muscularity was superior. But I remember that you used to do tremendous amount of exercise and weight training, which wasn't so common for tennis players back
Not at
then.
all. I worked out hard, but I was always muscular. You look at my mother; she has big arms. You know, I've always had that physique, and then I worked at it.
You were
and I
so
had very
dominant.
low body fat, so it really showed up. But never touched anything.
You were
Never,
physically more powerful than most of the women that played.
I was 5'8", which was big then. Now I would be small, but you know, back then I was next to Chris. I mean, she's like 5'6", so I look big, but I stand next to Serena or Venus, and I'm a pipsqueak.
Right. Roy, you're on the air in yes.
In Ohio, Martina, back in the 70s, Chris Evert was so hot in that little tennis skirt. Did you ever fantasize about
She's
her?
pretty cute.
Did you want? I could see that where you would be attracted to her.
Well, you know, Chris would be my type, but it was so tight in that we played against each other. You really didn't go there.
Did you ever think about her alone at night?
No, I never really took it that far with any of the players. It was like they were too close. You know.
When you were a young girl growing up, who was your fantasy girl? Was it anyone in the movies, an actress? Who was the girl that defined what you wanted in life from a partner?
I don't know. I guess. Gee, I can't even think. I mean,
I know in the book you admired Audrey
Sophia
Hepburn.
Loren.
Sophia Loren.
See, I'm happy for you the way your life turned out. I think you're a content, happy woman. You're content in your own skin, because I think your father was very rough on you. I see this with a lot of athletes. Your father, dare I say, was absolutely nasty. He said he'd prefer you to be a prostitute than to be gay.
Well, when he found out that I was gay, but at that point I was 25 years old. Where he was hard on me was that he criticized every single shot when I was playing. He was my coach, and he was very critical.
Would you recommend that parents stay out of the coaching business?
Well, you know, but he was always very positive as well, but it was hard. But
when he turned to you and found out you were gay, at 25 years old, I don't care how old you are at that point, when your father, your mentor, the guy who was your coach, blah, 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 he comes up and says, I can't stand your lifestyle. I would prefer you had been
you sleep with a different man every night.
Right.
Yeah. As long as it was a guy instead of a woman.
Do you cut off relations with your father at that point?
No, not at all.
Really?
We didn't talk as much, but we were still speaking. We never stopped speaking, and we resolved it because he said, you know what, I don't understand. I'm going to learn more about it. And then he read some books about homosexuality, and he figured out that he really didn't do anything wrong, that I didn't do anything wrong. And
How long did you not talk to him for?
No, we talked. We never did. We
always spoke.
Yeah, we never not talked.
Why were you always the good daughter? Why do you think you never rebelled? Why do you think
the
you
older
never...
child syndrome, you know? I was always trying to please my parents. My mother divorced when I was 4 years old, and I was always trying to make sure that she was happy and didn't give her any trouble. I was such a trouble-free kid. It was a joke, actually.
But it's a big burden for you to carry, to always be the person who pleases the parents, right?
So when I get criticized, I take it very personally.
You do?
Yeah.
When you would get criticized...
I take myself too seriously. I try to ease up a little bit.
So when reporters and people who comment on sports would be critical,
Terrible.
Martina's not this, not that, you would go into a major funk.
Well, I would just try to figure out why they said that, because it really wasn't true. If it's true, then I sort of, you still rebel against it, but then you accept and say, okay, I can get better. But when it wasn't justified, that's when it's not fair.
In other
that's
words,
when it really bothered me.
You really shouldn't have cared that much. It shouldn't have mattered that much, but it mattered to you because you had been so criticized your whole life.
Yeah, I think so. Well, it wasn't criticized. It was that something was wrong with every stroke, that I hit. So it's like, come on, I can't be that bad. But it kept me coming back. But what happened also is I shut my father out. I wouldn't listen anymore. So I still do that now. I don't listen because I just shut people out. I can be in a room of 20 people and completely read my book and not care about what's going on.
Because that was your defense mechanism.
That was my defense
against a very critical father.
Yeah, I was just to wonder, because the criticism was so bad at certain points, how you turned it off and then kept going forward.
Well, I just, learned from...
So when you're in a relationship with your wife, now, do you turn her off? Do you sit there sometimes and zone out and tune out? And she says, Martina, you're too distant. I can't take this.
No, she says, where are you? So she grabs me right away.
Come back.
She knows
She's good, and she tells me exactly
what's going on with you.
Yeah, she does. She knows me really well.
It's a good defense mechanism, but it probably ruins a lot of your relationships.
It's bad for relationships, and I think that's why some of them failed, or some of them shouldn't have been started. But
people were shooting at you, for God's sake.
Now I learned my lessons the hard way, and it's a work in progress. Like
so
I said
are you
before.
someone who visits a psychiatrist and you try to work on this?
I did that a long time ago, but now I'm good. I think I'm figuring it out.
Did you have a sports
myself.
psychiatrist for games and stuff like that to learn to visualize and all that? No,
never did.
Wow.
I sort of figured it out on my own. Billie Jean also helped me out. She was into the psychology bit, but that was again very late in my career. I had great coaches with Mike Estep and Renee Richards.
You and I have to sit down and talk about sex one time. Hardcore. I mean, off the air where you can really tell me what's going
Howard,
on.
I don't know if I can teach you anything, really.
No, I'd like to know what you really do in the bedroom. I am sitting here fantasizing. I see fingers, I see toys, I see fists. I don't know what goes on.
Fist?
A fist.
Oh
I see a fist, that's right.
Oh, my jeez. I don't know what you're looking at.
You have no idea what's going on. I see tennis rackets.
That kind of fist.
I see tennis rackets.
I think you may see Martina punching you in the face.
I tell you what I used my tennis racket for one time. It was very useful. Stone crab claws. I didn't have a hammer in the house. I used the butt of the racket to break down
really?
crab claws.
I had stone crab. I could not break those open.
You needed a tennis racket.
No, I could see a tennis racket as part of the sexual thing. I'm with Martina 𝗛𝗏. I'm a woman. I go, listen.
What is the string tension on that?
Not string tension, the handle. Could you know what I'm saying?
What grip size?
Thank you. Martina, you are delightful.
All right, Howard, thanks.
I tell you, listen, I really do want to speak privately with you about your sex life. I see Mexicans tied up in the corner of a house. Don't even ask what I see.
You know what's fun to do with a tennis racket? If someone falls asleep in the sun, put it over their face.
Oh, that's great.
That's a good one.
They look like wake up like a waffle iron.
Did you ever
the
try
uses
that?
for a tennis racket, spaghetti strainer. We could go
a
on
lot
and
of
on.
things. Martina, I love
There's
seeing
another
you.
book in this.
I congratulate you on all your successes on and off the court.
All right.
And let me tell you, no woman has ever shot at me, and I only wish they would. I only wish they were passionate
You
about
leave
it.
and they say, good riddance.
Nobody gets that upset.
You're like Richard Pryor or something with these
Nobody gets upset when I leave.
Yeah.
And it's a
That's
big
not good.
source of my depression.
Oh, so you're not leaving anymore, see? You're in bed, getting hooked up.
Oh, yes, we are.
Excellent.
Going ahead with the marriage.
All right.
Martina.
Yeah, how is that going, by the way? We don't hear
When
anything
is this
about
gonna happen?
details. Yeah.
Well, Beth has said to me, now she's figured out what our wedding is going to be.
Oh, she has. Okay.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Okay.
I don't want to say what it's going to be yet. And then we have sort of fantasized about a time when we will do this.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have a date specifically, but now we are talking to someone who plans these things.
I see.
You know.
Wedding
Well,
planner.
you think I'm nuts?
No,
What are you
absolutely.
saying?
I think.
Do you think it'll end in disaster?
I hope not. I don't think so. Beth really loves you. And you really love her.
I do, but, you know, what happens?
Just keep talking and
But look how things go wrong.
keep it interesting.
You know what happens.
You haven't
but I
figured
think
out...
you're old enough to figure out what you want.
I
mean,
hope
that's
so.
you know, we've done all the misses. Now we got it right finally.
We do,
Hallelujah.
right?
Yeah.
I'm hoping
Absolutely.
he has it right. I'm just saying. Do you know what
you get
the
tempted,
things
though?
are that take you out of a relationship?
Oh, yes. My father was very critical, and I hear his criticism, and I can read a book in a room full of people. Now I have an answer. Wait a second, Martina. Seriously, you know what happens. You're in the great relationship, isn't that? And then something happens, you meet someone, and wham!
Is it always a meet someone?
That's what Martina's story is.
Yeah, well, again, that was like 25 years ago. No, that wouldn't happen anymore.
One of these young chicks comes by, and boom, boom, boom. The next thing you know,
That
you
would
can't
be no
resist.
boom, boom, boom.
Well, good for you.
It's sort of like looking at a movie. It's like, you know, watch but don't touch type thing.
I see. How do you keep
But
your
I
sex?
don't even look.
But how do you keep your sex life active? How do you keep the magic? What is the secret?
Staying close. Staying emotionally connected, then the sex just happens. I mean, it's not sex, it's making love anyway.
I see.
Yeah.
You don't want any
Stay
part of
close.
that making love, do you?
No, I want sex.
Yeah, well, see, I think that's the basic difference between men and women.
You're
Bottom
telling
line.
me you've matured so much. You leave this studio today, one of my, I don't know, the girls who work here, hot secretary, comes over to you, puts her face in your lap. I mean, gets that forward. You're saying no. I'm married.
Absolutely.
You're a better woman than I am. You really are. Martina 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗏 has now the honor of being the AARP's new health and fitness ambassador. She tried to help Artie, but now she's thinking of resigning her post at AARP.
Artie stumped her.
Artie's
I think you had a good answer.
so to speak.
I think you had a good answer for Artie. Play basketball. Do something you enjoy.
Yeah,
I like
that's a
that,
good-
Artie.
All right. What do I owe you for that?
Join the league.
And for more information about Martina and what she's up to now and the AARP, you can go to aarpfitness.com. So this is primarily for people who are altacockers, like in the 50s. And
You need to stay active.
how to stay active, how to stay in shape.
Healthy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, healthcare is getting more and more difficult to get, and the older you get, the less you do, and then you become less healthy. So it's all about staying active, not really worrying about your age, and getting out there and having a good time, and staying fit, and then you don't need those prescriptions and drug prescriptions, and
That's right. You stay healthy. And that's it. That's the end of it.
having a good time. You know, I refuse to grow up.
Enjoying life,
I
yeah.
refuse to grow up.
What is it, Mark? Yes?
Hey, Martina.
Yeah.
Hey, it's an honor to talk to you. I'm a big tennis fan. Hey, two quick questions. Did you feel like honored that Martina Hingis's mom named her daughter after you?
Is that true?
Yeah.
She did, and that's I was expecting some weird question. That's a very nice question. Thank you for that.
Yeah, what do you sure you're calling into the right show?
What the second question is, we don't know yet.
No, the
But
question
no.
is, did you go down on Martina Hingis?
But she did. I played against her mom, Melanie, when we were juniors, and she named her not because I became a great tennis player, as much as because I left the country and stuck it to the communists, stuck it to the system.
You did.
And say I can do it better than you, and that's what she was sort of proud of, and that's what most Czech people are proud of. It stuck it to them, and
You are a
and went off
terrific
on my
woman.
own.
You really have some interesting history.
And here's my second question. Did you get that picture I sent you of my feet?
Is Anna Kournikova and Maria Sharapova your type?
Of course.
No.
Anna Kournikova is not your
No.
type. Oh, I don't believe that.
No.
That I believe is not
No,
truthful.
Well, thank you, Martina Francis.
Monica Bellucci's my type, if you want to know my type.
Boy, I love that Anna Kournikova. What an ass on her. Bob, certainly you must have an abnormal question in Paramus, New Jersey.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
An abnormal
We're
question.
looking for abnormal questions.
Of course. I mean, what kind of question was it?
After all, what is normal about a cycle and a washing machine, right?
But that is an honor when no one names their child Howard.
I think there are a lot more Howards
I don't
coming
see
into
any.
the world now.
I think you'll see that now.
You do?
Yeah.
We're
why
still
not?
waiting. I'm still waiting for somebody to die and leave me a bunch of money in there from their will. That would be cool.
Yeah, I keep waiting for
that's
that.
a real fan. Go ahead, Bob. One final question, then Martina has better things to do than to sit here all day. What is it, Bob?
Martina, I was just wondering what kind of panties you were wearing.
Now, there's the question with it. Martina.
You really have to know?
Do you wear a thong?
No.
You don't? Why? No. Grandma panties?
Nope.
You don't wear panties? Look at you. You do not wear underwear?
Nope.
Wow. And what about your pants?
It's more comfortable. You just wash them.
You wash them more.
You wash them.
Look at you. Robin, what do you think of that?
I'm shocked.
I love that answer. Well, good for you. Now I know why you're so lovely.
That's why I don't have a panty line. I don't have to worry about it.
Good for you. Martina Navratilova is in shape, by the way, and she is an excellent ambassador for the AARP. Certainly, as we age, you have to stay in shape, and you have managed to do it gracefully.
You have to be active in securing your health.
And play basketball.
And go on my website, find out more about what else I do.
Yeah, find out more.
Paint with tennis balls.
I talked to them about that when you were. I saw that when you were doing the French Open.
Is that what you're doing? You paint with tennis balls?
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of nonsense.
It sounds like it, but go look at the pictures.
It looks good?
It's fabulous. Yeah.
Do you have one, Robin?
I don't have one yet.
Are you going clubbing?
I'll bring you a painting
Are you going clubbing this weekend with Robin?
No, I don't think so.
No. Where you hit
she
people
is
over the head
never
with
in one place at one time.
No, not that kind of club.
I would love to go dancing. No,
you would?
Really?
But I need a couple like tequila margarita thingies before I go.
Robin, we're going to the cookie party first, and then we're going to dance.
They're going to dance.
All right.
All right, maybe you'll go.
If you want, Martina, I could bring some ecstasy to the party. I'll be there.
Stop it.
Actually, I have a hockey tournament to play this weekend.
Have you ever tried drugs at all? Have you ever tried pot or heroin or
ecstasy? I think I'll plead the fifth on that one.
Oh, you have tried a few things.
Not the heavy-duty stuff.
70. Well, she's around the 70s.
70s and 80s, but it's a long time.
You don't smoke weed anymore?
No.
You tried it?
Yeah.
Anything heavy? Quaaludes?
No.
Hash oil?
No.
Psilocybin?
No.
Mushrooms? Well,
I'm a lightweight. I'm such a lightweight that when I painted my fingernails this morning, I got high off the nail polish.
Oh, I would love to be like that.
I'm a useless lightweight. One beer and I'm happy.
Hey, I have a question, a tennis-related question, real quick. Do you think, was there any professional male from your era that you think you could have beaten?
Oh my God, he's always with.
He's hung up on that.
This,
Depends
battle
how old
of
they
the
are.
sexes.
Well, I'm curious.
You know?
I'm curious. Do you think, was there a guy that...
A ranking tennis player that she could beat?
Yeah.
Sure, there were plenty of them.
Well, we'll let her answer.
Okay, let me tell you. When I was in my prime, and a guy, there was a bet whether I could beat a guy named ranked 100.
Who was that?
So I don't even remember who it was now. But on grass, when I played my best against a guy that really was a much better, like a clay courter, that wasn't a specialty. I would have liked my chances.
Really?
I believe it.
But,
against a ranked guy?
Yeah, against the right guy. I had to be the right guy. No big serves, because it had to be somebody my sort of physique, not somebody that could just overpower me, because so much of it is power.
Right.
And height.
It's much like running. There are plenty of those elite women that beat elite male athletes.
Just maybe
running.
not the top guys.
Yeah, just not the guys who are the fastest.
Because years ago on the show...
For that, you need to cheat. You need to do the steroids. And that, again,
that's a whole
years ago on the show, I was ripped off. I beat a basketball player who was a woman, and they gave it to her.
No, that's another story.
Well, you fouled out or something. I don't know.
Martina, thank you. AARPfitness.com. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Martina, how'd it go in there today?
Excellent.
You had a good time?
I was on the couch for a long time. I was like, God, he didn't go to a commercial. This is great.
Howard wanted to talk a lot about your sex life.
Yeah.
Is that hard to talk about?
Well, I don't talk about it that much with my friends, so kind of talking about it in public is pretty much the same thing. It's like too much information, but he always gets out of people more than they think they're gonna say. But I really didn't say anything that I wouldn't have said to anybody else. But Howard is a good guy, so I give him a little more.
And he seemed to be a little jealous about how
he wants to know more.
You could pick up chicks better than he can.
Well, I don't know about that. I think he beats me on that account, but he's definitely curious about what's my secret? So.
How you doing, Big Shot?
How are you?
You know, the Grammy-nominated Lisa Lampanelli is here.
I can say I knew you back when.
When I was the big hairy cunt who didn't hardly get paid. I know, I had to suck a dick for stage time. You know that I'm fabulous and have good tits and a tight box, it's really working out. That's what I'm going to call my next album, and that'll really be Grammy-nominated. I'll totally win it. Big tits, tight box. LL, motherfucker.
Deal with it.
Hey, thank you for the ending. Thank you very much. You're not just cute, smart too.
Oh, thank you.
Genius.
You've got me vexed right now.
Oh, I love that.
Wow.
I don't even know what that means, but it's hot.
Neither do I.
I had an X in it. How bad could it be?
Exactly.
So what's up?
Nothing. So you're making the big push here today.
Yes, I am. I'm announcing my big Grammy nomination, and I'm also announcing my Carnegie Hall date. I got booked at Carnegie Hall in May.
Look at you.
I know, and I still got the chinchilla coat, even though I got hate letters from some HowardStern.com viewers last time. They can fuck themselves because dykes don't like me wearing fur. Well, too bad. Lick it, bitches. Enjoy. Don't you hate it? The people who hate fur, all these people who can't afford it.
Exactly.
Exactly. You're poor. I'm not.
If they could shell out some cash, maybe they'd be.
If they were fabulously wealthy Grammy nominees like me, if I could talk, it's fucking 4:30 in the morning. What do you want from me? I'm on West Coast time, bitch.
Lisa Lampanelli's here. She's excited. She's up for a Grammy. She really wants to win bad. She doesn't think she's going to win, though. Because she's right. Most of the people who vote for the Grammys don't even listen to the records, especially the comedy category.
She's a glamour girl.
Good to see you.
She's a glamour girl now. That's dangerous. You could fall into that category where you get too good looking and you won't be funny.
That never will happen, because if I stop making money, I'll get fat and ugly again and grow a mustache. I give a fuck less. I like money. Big celebrity.
Money is more important to you than looks.
Absolutely, because once you have money, the more dick you could get. I think we've established that over the past year.
Yeah,
I believe so.
That's what it's all about.
Sure is.
Tell me, I'm excited for you. You're going to, Artie, I don't know why your mic never goes on, but
Hello,
Lisa, testing 1, 2. Lisa, you're excited because you're up for a Grammy.
I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it.
I think when was this announced?
This was announced, dude, I know, Wednesday or Thursday of last week. I'm laying at the pool at Canyon Ranch Health Spa. As you know, I'm very wealthy. I own a place there.
Right. Do you own a place at the spa?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
You mean at Canyon Ranch you own a place?
A house on the spa property.
Wow.
Yeah, I get my own room. It's a house, you whore.
What's the thing like that cost?
You know what? It was $1.25 million, which to me is very good.
Yep.
But it's a small. It's 2-bedroom. But how much room do I need?
Is that in Arizona?
Yeah, Tucson.
And you fly out there. That's where you rest and relax. Do you have friends out there?
I'm starting to make friends. I have 3 guys out there who I don't bang yet, because remember, I ain't banging for a while, except my security guards. So I've got So I just date them, and I have dates, and we go out to dinner, and I work out at the spa, and I do the spiritual coaching. Because you know, I'm very spiritual, Robin.
So you're healthy and you're happy.
Yeah, I can't believe it, dude. It was like the worst year of my life, but the best now, you know?
Why was it the worst? Guards? What was the worst year and best year?
Well, bad breakup, and then you go through it, and then you come out the other side, and you say, hey, my tits look good.
I'm still Lisa Lampanelli.
I'm Lisa motherfucking Grammy nominee Lampanelli, son.
No, she bangs her security guard.
Well, no, I have several on the road. I had one this weekend in New Orleans. That was pretty hot. What was funny is he got a leg cramp, like right during sex. And he goes, do you have a banana? And I mean, when a big, huge black guy asks you for a banana, that almost begs for the jokes. You know what I mean?
But you were saying you were able to get white guys now.
Yeah, but you know what? There's something about the chocolate love. I still like it, man.
You
been
can't
enough to
go
get it
back.
You know I can't. I keep getting sucked back in by that chocolate.
And the guys told me you won't tell me your name, but you banged a celebrity football player.
Oh, my God. I wouldn't say a celebrity. He's not a starter, but he's not in the practice squad either. So I think that's pretty good.
He's on an NFL team?
He's on a very big NFL team, the Chicago Bears. Yes, I did.
Bears.
Oh, so it's one of the Bears.
Isn't that cool? I actually banged my first pro athlete, and I was going to settle for a bowler. I actually got like a football
player. Is this a married man or a single man?
No. I won't go there. Hey. I'm a very moral person.
And it's a black guy.
Of course.
So you're fucking Kevin Hester.
No. It's I don't even know who that is, but I will tell you this. This guy tracked me down through the website, invites me to a game. I'm acting interested in this fucking game. I just want to bang the guy.
Right.
So he's like, when are you going to be in the area? I'll get you tickets. And I'm like, what area? And he goes, we're in Philly. So I was here for the Pat Cooper roast. I said, I'll be in Philly all weekend visiting friends. You think I have fucking friends in Philly? I wouldn't even give a shit. You know, he's in the NFL. I'm like, even if he stands me up, it's a good story. I don't give a shit.
You didn't want to seem like a loser, so you say, I have friends in Philly.
Exactly. I go, I'm staying the whole weekend. When are you available? And like NFL guys only have like a 3-hour break.
Right.
So I had to pick him up at the hotel at like 7, go to a different hotel that he paid for a change and not just by the hour. Isn't that rich? And then like a Courtyard by Marriott was really classy.
Wait a second. Let me understand something.
Okay. It was so
the
hot.
guy tracks you down on your website.
Yes, he goes, I'm very attracted to you. I think you're a very nice person. You're very
seen
funny.
You do comedy.
Yeah, but he's very young. So I knew it couldn't be a relationship.
How young?
I can't say the exact age because you'll figure out who it is because some asshole will look it up on the website.
Right.
In his 20s.
Wow.
Which is weird because I'm 46 and in 20 years we'd look like driving Miss Daisy. So this is not going to work out. This is a young colored guy. This is no good.
Right. So he's seen your act. He knows how funny you are.
Yeah.
He's attracted to your persona. He likes the way you look.
And he goes, I like older white bitches. They my thing.
Oh.
I love that.
Why couldn't you bet? What a romantic guy. Older
Somebody
white
lays
bitches.
that line on you, you melt.
You sure do. And when they leave their socks on, too. Oh,
Was he a hardcore black guy?
Very nice Southern gentleman black guy, but with the nice, beautiful.
Well, from Lisa's impression, I can narrow it down.
Look at her. It was Amos and Andy she dated. So wait a second.
That's right. Drive down to Philly.
Why do you have to go to a different hotel room than the one he's in?
Because they're not allowed. Security is on the floor of every NFL team.
Okay.
And if you get a fine, if you bang some chick in your room.
So you can't even bring girls upstairs. It's like being in college.
You could get a fine, but since he's a rookie, he can't be affording no fines.
Wait a minute. Okay, so you're giving away he's a rookie.
I don't mean rookie. He's a new kind of guy. He's not like he's a billionaire yet, but he had a very nice blinged out watch, which was real diamonds.
And he paid for the hotel.
Exactly. And you know what?
So he takes you to a hotel. In other words, there's no discussion like, let's go to dinner.
Absolutely not.
Do you say to him, look, you don't
I
have
said,
to
let's go, bitch. I swear to God, I don't care, Howard. If I'm dating a guy, I don't put out no more because that's a nice thing. You work up to it.
You said to the guy, look, I'm not going to play games with you.
I didn't even have to say it. He gets in the car. Robin, there is nothing hotter when you pull up to a hotel where a pro team is playing and all the tour buses are there and all the security and there's fans mobbing them all for autographs and stuff. Right. And the guy runs out to your Toyota Camry. It is so hot.
And so when you get to the hotel...
I texted him from the McDonald's.
You get to the hotel... What do you mean you texted him?
Text messages from the McDonald's.
Yeah, just
I said,
I'm coming.
Run out the side door, Negro. Okay.
Negro.
I'll meet you at the side.
Right.
Oh, it was so hot.
So wait a second. So you use subterfuge. He gets out of the hotel.
Yes, I did.
And you go to a separate hotel. He takes you to the room.
Well, what happened was he gets in the car and he's shy. He's cute. He's like, a Southern guy.
Right.
So he's like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. You're so funny. You look really nice because I did my shit up like it was natural and everything. And he goes, this and that. And I go, well, I said, let's be honest. I said, I ain't never had no NFL player before. I think we got to do this thing. I said, it's a good story at the very least, right? And he goes, oh, you won't be disappointed. And I'm like, okay. So we go and we like go to this like courtyard by Marriott, and like he gets the room. It was really hot. He ran in and came back with a key.
Yeah.
And then went in the side door and
No kidding.
Yeah.
You stripped down nude in front of him?
No, they do that. They take your clothes off and shit. This is hot, thank
Real
God.
black man or light-skinned black man?
You know, he's a rather mocha. I would say not iced tea light, like not decaf, but he was more of a mocha latte. Oh. Yeah.
And he bangs you immediately.
Well, yeah, what was weird was, okay, here's the thing. He was the black guy with the tattoos, you know, I love that, you know, which they couldn't see what they said because they should be in whiteout because they can't really show up. But, so, I'm like, oh my God. See, my trainer at Canyon Ranch goes, I go, dude, I'm supposed to be celibate. I'm not supposed to be banging. He goes, listen. You'll never see a body like an NFL player. You have to fuck that guy. So it's under strict orders from my trainer at Canyon Ranch to bang this guy.
So how many times do you bang the guy before he leaves for, you know, you only had 3 hours?
Exactly. Just once, and then we chatted a bit.
Does he hold out a long time, or does he explode immediately?
It's a good session. No, I'm not that good. Trust me, I stink. So I was like, whatever.
You blew him, you did everything.
No, I didn't do none of that.
Nothing.
No, what am I going to get out of that? I can't stand it no more.
Straight fucking, huh?
Yeah, but, well, not straight. Here's the problem, Howard. I hope he doesn't know I'm talking about him today. Dude, okay. You know how regular penises, I think, are supposed to curve like this, like nice up?
Right.
His shit, I'm not lying. I've seen a slight curve. I've seen a little. This was like a fucking palm tree with 2 coconuts underneath it. I was like, what's going on with that dick? But I didn't say anything because I said, well, maybe that's.
You mean it bent all the way up?
All the way. Oh my God, like over. So there's no way it could feel good. You try it from every position, they break your spleen. Then they rupture your pancreas. Then your coccyx is pulled out. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this? Well, it was a dreaded inverted Cheeto dick syndrome, and I really don't feel it's appropriate.
Was it painful?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was painful after. But then he texted me and said he had fun, so I was like, can't wait to do it again.
You will do it again with him?
Nah, probably not after
because of his dick.
He hates me now.
But the bent dick thing is just a turn off.
It's kind of creepy. Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe I just pipe him or something. I don't know.
That's a shame. I mean, I feel bad for the guy.
But he must get laid a lot, dude. I mean, he's an NFL guy. He's really super hot.
That's probably why it's bent.
Yeah.
He probably broke it from all the action.
You're probably right.
So how long does the session last?
Very brief. I would say maybe 45 minutes. That's pretty good.
Brief.
That's good. Yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
I mean, he banged you for a solid 45 minutes.
These blacks, they can go. And then
I couldn't last 5 minutes. 45 minutes.
Let me tell you right now. And you know what? Howard, the best thing was, because I had said to him, you know, it was going to be my first NFL player. While they're banging it, I bet every pro athlete does this. He goes like this, is this your first NFL dick? Is it?
No.
And I'm like, is this your first comedian Grammy-nominated pussy?
Oh, you two are charming together. What a couple.
Oh, my goodness.
I would say the romance was flying that night.
I wish you would have recorded it.
After he finishes, how much time, after he finishes,
tape it.
After he finishes, how much time do you actually spend together? Like
that
2
was
minutes?
like fun because I knew he had the deadline. They had the team meeting at 10.
Right.
So we had to split. I had to drive him back.
Right.
And he was like, oh, we have to do this again. What's your schedule? Because I'm always figuring I'm not good enough to really